All right, here we go. Knicks Nation, get the brooms ready because the Orange and Blue Boys are one game away from the NBA Finals. The Knicks hit Cleveland for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And make no mistake, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they did everything. They tried everything to stop this New York Knicks juggernaut. They gave the crowd rules. Don't sell the seats to the Knicks fan. Stand up in the fourth quarter. They brought Travis Kelce out to Celebrity Row. They did everything they could to give their boys a lift. But none of it would work because the New York Knicks are on a mission. And tonight they would put on a two-way dominant clinic. Another game with all 5 starters in double figures. And despite that, the Cleveland Cavaliers would keep trying to knock on the door. But the New York Knicks have the best player in this series, and his name is Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson. 30 points for the captain. All 5 Knicks starters in double figures, as I said. Defense is ferocious. The New York Knicks are on a historic, dominant playoff run. I told you I'll take the diapers off. One game away from the NBA Finals. Let's lock in, man. KFTV postgame live. Salute to Knicks Nation, the franchise channel members, the replay gang, CP the franchise in the building. We got CK2K here, the Stratocaster Al Chitaros in the building. Let's go. Told you I'll lock in with this team and take the diapers off. 10 in a row. 10 in a row. 11
Elusive 10 in a row.
11-2 in the playoffs. My goodness. Now, did I say lock in with this team? Yes. Did I think they would be this dominant? No. Because this is just crazy. But whoa, oh my goodness, man. I mean, but you know what? I'll say this. The tone that they set, you know, hearing Mikal Bridges' sound bites going into this game made me confident that they were going to go out and do this. Mm-hmm. Because each one of these guys, Mikal Bridges started the tone. He said, this is 0-0. We have to come out and match the intensity. They understood what they were up against. Right. Yes, the crowd was going to be ferocious. Yes, hey, I don't know if you want to call it that, but Cleveland was going to give you their best effort. So the Knicks had to match that effort, that intensity. And, man, I got to tell you, I was impressed by the pace at which they were playing with. They went out and played fast. At one point, they won the fast break battle 17-0. Mm-hmm. Their defense was once again on point. Their rebounding, attention to detail, everything. This team locked in, understood what they were up against, and took this game, man. But, as I said, to start the game off with our player of the game and Jalen Brunson, I don't think he's even broken a sweat out there in this series, man. No. The captain has not broken a sweat out there. But, just having that guy who can go out there and just match the energy when the other team is trying to steal that momentum. And that's what he did, bro. That's what he did. He went shot for shot with the Cavs and took this game. 30 points for the captain tonight.
Yeah. Good Lord. The Brunson has been on another level, man. You want to talk about being locked in? This guy is just, at this point, the man's got to get all the respect from everybody, man. Stop with the hate. Stop with the not a 1A option. Talk about how brilliant this man is, because CP, to get 12 points in the third quarter when the Cavs are trying to get on that run and bring it right back into balance. You're looking for answers. He's giving you the answers, okay? He's going out there determined, all the will in the world to go compete and beat whoever's on the other side. Jalen Brunson has just been fantastic. And it's not even just the scoring, man. It's the playmaking at this point. How about that dot that he had to Landry Shamet in the right corner, and for Shamet to drill it, man.
That part.
Brunson has just been brilliant. He is locked in. He is focused. You just look at it, man. He is unwavered while he's on the court. When you're top player, when you're captain, When your leader is locked in like that, it only trickles down to everybody else, man. And Jalen Brunson has just been killing it this postseason.
Yeah, man. Best player in the series is what CP started off this series by, but this stream by saying. I'm gonna erase that for CP and say best player in the East during these it's the Eastern Conference run. 11-2, as mentioned. You know what I mean? Well, the best throw we saw was by the Atlanta Hawks, and that was months ago. You know, that was weeks ago. A month ago that's the best punch we have seen thus far. And then past that, it just feels like we have been in a flow state that is unreal. 10 games in a row, and through the ups and downs, like you could talk about game 2. You know, we're looking at a game where that, if you want to talk about his worst shooting game, that was it. But even then was still dominant and still provided everything that we needed from the captain. That's why he has the name, because he is the captain. He knows how to run this ship, whether it's him scoring, whether it's him passing the ball, or whether it's just him being the person to follow in these games like this one in game 3. Because I'm glad you brought it up, CP, when you're hearing all these sound bites by the players going into this one, man. It didn't sound like celebration. And I love that. I love that. It was Bridges. It was Brunson. It was even Towns and Hart. They were having fun with it and everything, but they knew the job was not finished. And, you know, we were talking about it in the last post game. This game was the one I wanted, because now Cleveland, we saw them quit in real time.
Oh, they quit.
In this game.
They quit.
We saw it happen in real time.
Yeah.
Brunson hit one of the easiest little shimmies.
Yeah.
And the defense just stood there and let him lay it up. With Karl Anthony Towns putting his hands up. They quit in real time.
I was in one room of the house with the volume off. I had both the TVs on. I had the volume off in one room. I looked up and I literally saw Brunson walking into a layup. And I said, nah, it's a dead ball. I said, nah, this is one of those where, like, they're trying to finish a play. I said, I looked at the wife. I said, wait, this is in real game action? Oh, no, they passed the sticks. It's over with. They waved the white flag. It's over. It was over with.
They ain't passed the sticks. The controller was disconnected.
I couldn't believe it.
I thought it was a foul. I'm like, I must have missed the whistle.
Yeah.
No, they were celebrating. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They quit in real time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They're not coming back from this. And it's funny because you get all of Kenny Atkinson's post-game presses right now.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing them in there, CP, if you want to play any of these later in the show. But it's like, just got to get one. You know, the Knicks came out with more physicality. You saw the physicality. There's no way this team's bouncing back, man. There's no way you give up a play like that and then be like, all right, we're going to come back and just win one, especially when you lose the first game on your home court. You don't think this is demoralizing for them? Yeah. You don't think that they just came out there? I thought game 1 was their best shot. This was their best shot. And they were nowhere near close to what the Knicks are capable of doing, man. Donovan Mitchell is frustrated. James Harden is frustrated. You see Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. These guys are holding their heads down. Nobody's in there. You see, what's his name? Max Strus. This guy's getting, he's losing it, man. He's trying to think this WWE out there now to compete with Brunson. They all lost it, man. Mentally, they are done. They are shot. You want to talk about them playing a lot of games. It doesn't matter if they played a lot of games. You want to know why? They were never going to be on the level of the New York Knicks right now. They were never going to be that close, man. And CK, we talked about in the last post game. I've been saying it. The Cavs are just nowhere near close. You win 7 games with anemic offenses, Raptors and Pistons. What in what world did you think you were going to compete with a team that has 5 I'm saying 5 in the starting lineup, legitimate offensive options? And then the way they're playing defense, it's been better than what the Raptors or even Detroit has done all season, all postseason. It's not even close, man. This Knicks team is on a whole other level. I have never been so confident in a team in my life when they step on the floor. I'm watching this. Wife comes in. She's like, "Hey, how do you feel about this team?" I'm like, "We're gonna win." She's like, "Well, they're making a run." I'm like, "Nah, they're gonna win. Don't look at this right now. They're going to win."
There was never a doubt, and you're right, and we're going to talk more on Jalen Brunson in a bit, our player of the game for sure. But you're absolutely right. That was why I didn't really understand. Well, I did understand from the Cleveland side of things where they come off the Game 7 against Detroit and they're like, well, we saw the Raptors, and then the Raptors, they had a better defense in the regular season than the Knicks. And we saw Detroit, and they had the best defense in the regular season, one of the best in the postseason. But my counter was always like, well, you haven't seen an offense as good as this. And right now, the Knicks offense is on a historic level. They're number one in the playoffs. They're number one in effective field goal percentage, number one in true shooting percentage. And if not one, they're number two. And they're number one in net rating. They are dominating. And when you go back to the Brunson situation, this is the best floor game you've seen him play in his entire Knicks postseason career. The talent overall is way better, but he's deferring. He's allowing everybody to eat. But when it's time to lock in and get you a bucket, he's going to go get it for you. As you said, Alex, what are you, 13 in the third quarter?
12. He had 12 in the third.
12 in the third. And then open things up in the fourth. So just a phenomenal floor game by Captain Clutch Jalen Brunson. Outstanding job by him. Let's get to our role players of the game. So to Knicks Nation, we're going to get to all of your super chats. We want to hear from you guys. Call us up in the KFTV Discord. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Everybody in the chat right now, throw a broom emoji in the chat because we're going to Cleveland with the brooms. I'm going on Monday. At first I wasn't going to go. I'm going on Monday. I'm going out there on Monday. We out. We bringing the brooms. I'm packing a lunch. Yes, I am packing a lunch. But we bringing the brooms, man. We bringing the brooms.
You're not going to get tacos or Mexican food like Christian?
Shout out to Christian Winsplash. No. But let's start off with one role play of the game, and he's been outstanding since, just re-emerging after that Hawks series. Mikal Bridges, man. That's your boy CK. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 11 of 15 from the field, 4 stocks, 2 steals, 2 blocks in this one. Oh, 3 blocks. 3 steals. 3 steals from Mikal Bridges.
Don't shortchange him.
Yeah, I shortchanged him. 2 blocks. Listen, man, a plus 19 on the night. I just love the way Mikal Bridges is playing right now. This is the best he's played consistently on both ends of the floor since he's in the 2 short years, right? Like most times they give you consistent defense. Every once in a while, it's offense will pop or he'll get the timely stop. Right now, his aggression is ruthless. He's found his role in this team and in this offense, and he is stepping into wide open jumpers. I don't know if it's the Cleveland defense that's been this bad, but Mikal Bridges, man, he's just stepping into flawless mid-range jumpers, and then on the other side, playing ferocious defense, man. Al, your thoughts?
He's just been otherworldly, man, and it's not even just the shot making, it's the efficiency. It's the defense and the efficiency, because we know what happened in Atlanta. The guy was just not there in the first couple of games. Game 4 on, he has just been lights out. Let me read you some numbers for this guy right now.
Let's do it.
Through the postseason, he is shooting 63% from the field. He is shooting 39% from downtown on damn near 3 attempts per game. The guy is just effective all around. He's averaging about 15 points, but it's the most efficient 15 points. When you don't got to waste shots, when you don't got to waste opportunities, you're just putting your team in a greater advantage when you're just on the other side in an offensive set, and he's giving you that. And the thing, too, is that he's not just relying on the mid-range. He's attacking by getting out in transition, finishing layups. He's playing aggressive. He's giving you those options and making the defense collapse, which then gives other guys on the perimeter opportunities to either drive as well after he kicks out or just knock down an open 3. Bridges has just been phenomenal. He's been brilliant offensively. How about today? Just getting to every single mid-range, and you could see that he's locked in. You can see it.
He's locked in, bro. He's locked in, bro.
Every time he puts up a mid-range, he's not missing that, man. He is just not missing it. He's like Rip Hamilton out there. He truly is like Rip Hamilton on there. He is back to being Rip Hamilton status. But it's not just the offense that's great. It's the defense, too. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, whoever is going to get that work, man. He is being a deterrent for anybody who's trying to attack the lane or just get into their shot. He has figured out how to use his wingspan. He has figured out how to keep the distance so that way he can recover well. He is doing a phenomenal job on both ends of the court, doing a great job holding it down for Wingstop.
Yeah. CK, when you talk about, playoff physicality, playoff intensity, Mikal Bridges right now, man, he's leveled up. He's leveled up, bro.
100%. You also got to give him some credit on physicality. Tonight we saw it on several plays. He bullied Dean Wade in a few plays. Sam Merrill, like the mismatches.
First point was inside.
100%. Went right at him on the baseline. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And that's the thing. You know who he looks like? He looks like somebody who's, been to the finals before. That's the thing I feel like people kept forgetting. Like he was so vital to that Phoenix team that got to the NBA finals because of plays like this. And that was way early in his career. Imagine that now with all this time and all this experience. And now you're also playing with guys that you won championships with before, mind you, NCAA. I get that. But you got that familiarity. So now it's time to lock in. They know what they're playing for. It, again, goes back to what we were talking about with the sound bites. Like they know what the mission is because they've done that before at a different level, but they have that camaraderie, that chemistry. And Bridges, it's like you guys said, every time it felt like, just like with Brunson, but with Bridges, every time it felt like they were finding their groove in Cleveland, Bridges went out there and he gave you 4 straight points off the mid-range, and then their momentum was all the way gone, and then you saw Brunson take over, you saw OG start getting shots, and then that's when it started a new run for the New York Knicks. Every time a new run began, it was because of a Bridges bucket, whether it was in the mid-range, whether it was him getting wide open. Shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns, so I'm sure we're going to talk about him, but Karl-Anthony Towns is at a point now, just like we saw with OG in round 2 with against Philly, he's doing the same thing now with Bridges. Like, there's no fear from Towns when he's finding Bridges for any of those passes off of the cut, whether it's baseline, whether he's right there on the free throw line. Towns, like, you saw Hart and Brunson scared to make the pass. Man, they gave the ball to Towns, and he didn't even have the ball long enough. Threw that thing right to Bridges, knowing that he was going to catch that, and he was going to shoot it right over guys like Mobley and Jared Allen. It's just, you know, the IQ of Mikal Bridges is being seen on this 10-game run. And again, like I said, acting like someone who's been there before. It's just the value of Mikal Bridges. 73% from the field tonight. Ask how many threes he made. Not a one. That's efficiency. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. Everybody just stepping up to their role, and, you know, Mikal just doing exactly what, you know, people like myself and Chuck D were expecting. Shout out to Chuck D, and shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. So how's Danny Wolf doing, you know? Shout out to the picks.
Let's go. Shout out to Ari. Where's Ari? Is Ari with us tonight?
Shout out to Ari. Yeah.
Where's Ari at tonight?
Yeah.
Let's go. Shout out to Ari. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. 3,000 people in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. CB the franchise. CK2K. Alex Rotars, the Stratocast in the building, man. This is Knicks Fan TV. Call us up. We want to hear from Knicks Nation. If you guys were in Cleveland tonight, I know my guy STG Nick was out there. I know Mike from Michigan was out there. So hopefully we can hear from those guys on the KFTV Discord. Knicks win big. Let's go. 3-0. And we bringing the brooms to Cleveland, man. We are bringing the brooms to Cleveland. So we talked about Brunson. We talked about his elite shot making. Mikal Bridges as well. I mean, there were so many guys that had moments, and we're gonna get to them. But we got to talk about my other role player of the game, man.
Okay.
Because to enter into this fourth quarter, the Knicks had a 10-point lead going into the fourth. They end up ballooning into 14. Cavs cut it. Cavs cut it to 10. Knicks had a 14-point lead to start to early in the fourth. Cavs cut it down to 10, and then Sham Wow erupts. Bang, bang, bang. 3 big threes for Landry Shamet to balloon the lead back up to 14. 14 points. 4 or 5 from the field, 4 or 5 from downtown for Landry Shamet. And once again, you know, just proving Mike Brown to be a genius, man, in the way that he pushes these buttons when it comes to the Knicks rotations. Because one night it's Deuce's night, one night it's Shamet, and one night it's a different guy. The way that he's infusing them in key points of the fourth quarter. But man, I thought Landry Shamet's 9 big points, the 3 threes in the fourth, that was a backbreaker, man. That was a backbreaker, Al.
Sham, wow. I mean, the emphasis on the wow at this point, man, because he is certainly cleaning up once he gets out there. Look, kudos to Shaman, man. This guy was looking on the outside in, man. Whether it was last season with the injury, this season with the injury. I mean, starting off, like, was it going to be Malcolm Brogdon who's going to get the last roster spot? Think about how he has had to be on through this journey. I know you're making the face for Malcolm Brogdon, man, how we started the season. But look at where he is now and the trust that Mike Brown has given him. I mean, go back, and I said this before, go back to when he was supposed to be part of that 9-man rotation, loses it, you know, in the Atlanta series, gets back in the Philadelphia series, and then look at what he's been doing in this Cleveland series. He's just been so instrumental. The way that he's just ready to go and put up threes, man, locked in. Absolutely locked in. And he's been on playoff teams too. He understands the pressure moments. He understands what you have to do to get ready. And he is a constant professional, man. Even if you just want to circle back to when he was doing wind sprints after a game, not playing, the guy is staying ready, and he's rewarding Mike Brown by saying when his number's called, he's going out there and putting up best shots. I mean, to go 4 or 5, and 4 or 5 from downtown, to understand what your role is, phenomenal. And then to give the defense on Donovan Mitchell, too, to just be a pest. He's giving you good two-way play off the bench. CP, you've always asked about this, always said this. We need more wings. We need more wings. We need more wings. He's giving you more usable wings. You can't leave this man out.
Yeah. And CK, as Alex said, this was a guy who was teetering in this playoff rotation. Like a couple DMPs. You remember in the Philly series after game 3, and they're interviewing Josh Hart. It's Landry Shamet that's doing sprints back and forth, like staying ready. But that's always who he's been. And Mike Brown was a big fan of his. But look, the Knicks' depth. It's deep. It just is what it is. So certain guys are going to get the opportunities on certain nights. But give credit to Landry Shamet, man. He's been ready when his number's called, man. Phenomenal.
100%. Shout out to Malcolm Brogdon. Shout out to Garrison Matthews.
Oh, my God. Remember that.
You're right. That was this year. I cannot believe
this year.
That was this season, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Landry, this has just been the story of Landry Shamet as a New York Knick. As far back from last year to this year, that's who he is. He's resilient. When it's his time to shine, he does not let you down, brother. He went 4 for 5, but the shots that he hit were so timely right at the end, where it felt like Cleveland was trying to punch back. Landry Shamet made 3 straight threes, and then the rest was history. But it's the last part that Alex brought up that wows me every single night. And at this point, I need to stop being so shocked and surprised about it. It's the defense. He is been above and beyond what I've ever remembered, expected, seen on like any stint, any place he's been at. Phoenix, Clippers, Philly. Like, I don't remember him being a defensive guy. I just always knew him as the 3-point guy, doesn't make his shot, he's sitting on the bench. That's not been the case here. He has evolved. He has turned into that kind of guy that it's okay if Shamet doesn't score because you're relying on him on defense on arguably their best scorer in Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. So it's just the evolution of this kid's game and the resilience of him, shoulder injuries, battling to even be on the road on the roster. And now here we are, a game away from the NBA Finals on the hinge because of what you are helping this team do, man. I have nothing but praise and love for what Landry Shamet has done in a New York Knicks uniform. Man, 4 for 5 from the field, but 3 for 4 in that fourth quarter. 3 of those threes in a row. Let that sink in, man. That's huge. That's huge buckets, man.
And well deserved for a guy like that, man. Think about the trials and tribulations a guy like that went through, man. Like these guys, their setbacks are in the physical. Sometimes in the mental too, when you go through your little slumps. But when you're playing sports, these guys at the highest level, this guy went through 2 shoulder dislocations, back-to-back years, in and out of the lineup. Whether the coach had confidence in him, obviously we'll always be like, Tibbs wouldn't have played him in this spot. But whatever it is, this is a well-deserved moment for him, and hopefully it continues. But, man, just again, like Mike Brown, like, sometimes it might be Clarkson's time, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it might be Jose's time, might be Deuce's time. But Mike Brown say, hey, I got 4 guys here where if I need something or if I got to, throw one of these guys in here, I'm going to do it. And, Shamet got in early in the first quarter when they went true 5 out. They went with Deuce. They went with Shamet. It was Brunson, Deuce, Shamet, Cat, and I believe it was Bridges at one point in that first quarter. So they went with Shamet as an early substitution. So Mike Brown, he's been mixing up. This is no template, Tibbs stuff like you're in at this point, you're in at this point. No, Mike Brown has been implementing these rotation players at different spots in different games. Good job by him.
Has been. And look, he's gone 10 deep.
10 deep.
He's going 10 deep.
10 deep.
And the thing is that, CP, we talked about even at the beginning of the season, it's like, how do you set your rotation? And I said, you got to experiment. Just like give guys opportunities to see how they feel, and like just give them a feel and give them the opportunity so that way they can get better and be ready for when you need them in the postseason. And that's what's playing out right now, is that all of these guys during the regular season have had moments, whether it's Clarkson, Alvarado, McBride, Shamet, and then when they get these opportunities, when they remember playing a certain style, and they could just be easily inserted right in. That's why you're seeing them thrive at this level. And then you got to give credit to Mike Brown, who is confident enough to say, you know what, I'm going to go 10. I'll start off with 9. I'm going to open up to 10. And he's been comfortable staying with 10. He's like, yo, maybe Alvarado has it for a little bit. Let's see if he can set up the offense. It's not your night. Okay, we'll go a different direction. Clarkson, you get out there instead. Do you have something for me? Because at the end of the day, when you're going to your bench, they're role players, and they're role players for a reason. They're not consistent. So now you got to find who's going to be that guy that gives you that spark on any given night. And CP, as he pointed out, it could be any one of these guys. And so that's why you got to give credit to Mike Brown for saying, I'm going to go 10. I'll see who's going to give me some minutes, some good minutes tonight. I'm going to roll with them. Because keep in mind, and this is not to throw shade at Tiz, but something that Mike Brown has, which I said on the last show, is that Mike Brown has a really good pulse of a feel for the game. Like, who's got it rolling? I'm going to leave them out there. Because remember, and I keep going back to, Austin Rivers was on a heater, and Tiz pulled him out. You know what I mean? Yeah. We've seen quickly be on a heater, and then next thing you know, pull him out because, no, this is the time for Josh Hart to be out there now. Yeah. Mike Brown says, I don't care who you are. I don't care if your name is Josh Hart, OG, Mikal. If someone's got it going, I'm going to leave them out there until the flame is out. And you got to give Coach a lot of credit for that.
Knicks Nation, man, throw an emoji in the chat. Let us know how you feeling right now. 121-108. Domination in Cleveland on game 3. Like I said, they try to pull out all the stops. Oh, no. How about this? This was the greatest part. They trying to rally up the crowd, right? So Cleveland Celebrity Row, it's not all that much to write home about, all right? No disrespect. So I see the lamest thing ever. They got Travis Kelce. Let's put it on Travis because everything he does is so lame. Let's show Travis drinking the beer. Okay, here comes Travis, and he's drinking the beer. Okay, great. What a lousy, lame moment. But that's a Cleveland moment, all right? So they show Travis. 2 minutes later, we get the touchdown strike. Josh Hart to Mikal Bridges for the lay-in. And I said, there we go. How apropos. Y'all want a football moment? Y'all got the forced football moment.
Yeah. They don't get many football moments in Cleveland.
Oh, they sure don't. So these poor Cleveland people, man.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
These guys, shout out to the guys at 92.3 The Fan, these Cleveland sports guys. I forget the host name. And I'm on the show as a guest on Friday or Thursday, whatever it was. And they're like, they're trying to rile me up into like some rivalry thing. And they're like, oh, man, we can't talk trash to this guy. He's so cool. He's so nice. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, there's nothing to talk trash about.
Yeah, right.
You are the trash. I feel bad. I'm giving you out minutes just out of charity. But shout out to those guys. Call back anytime, man.
Bro, I mean, did you see how bad it was out in Cleveland? They had their watch party, tried to go against what the Knicks watch party is, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that video? Did you see how
I did not. I wasn't interested.
Bro,
what did it look
I'm
like?
I'm gonna send it to you just so you understand how sad this thing is. All right. I gotta send it to you. And you gotta show the people, man, how sad this thing is. By the way, this is going on during the middle of the first quarter. So the guy who sent this confirmed this is middle of the first quarter. So just show the people, man. This is how packed out it was for the people of Cleveland.
Oh, man. These poor people, man. I feel bad. Shout out to Ryan Field of ABC 7. Okay, so our own Ryan Field, because he's ABC 7 from Eyewitness News. Here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. There was all but 5 fans out there for the watch party.
In the first quarter.
In the first quarter. These poor people, they're far ways away from the LeBron years. They need LeBron back. Look at these guys. Look at them. Oh, my goodness. Bro. Oh, they just passing through. This ain't a watch party. They just passing through. Stage all empty. Look at it. Look at it like despair.
That's sad, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what is this?
Sad state of affairs, man. Cleveland, this one's for you.
This is for you.
This is for you. Shout out to Captain Clutch, man. Shout out to Captain Clutch. We on our way. 4,000 people in here. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. #1 show for the fans by the fans. If you guys are new here, leave us a hashtag new, and we will shout you guys out. I want to shout out to Big Bodega too, man. I really do. I want to shout out to Big Bodega. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, but the 3 steals, the 1 block, the 4 stocks. Offensively, everybody was eating. So obviously this wasn't a night where you're like, all right, well, we need more from the bodega because everybody had it going. But going into this series, what I feel like is so important, even more than the historic run that the Knicks are on offensively, what I find to be the most important in this run is that Jalen and Karl have always been spotted as the weakest link in the defense, right? They have been. Mm-hmm. This playoff run, they have been good enough to get by. If not great, at sometimes with Bodega. I love Karl's defense. I love Jalen's defense. That is a big reason why this team is able to do what they're doing. They are holding their own, even when they want to get the switches out on Jalen. Yes, sometimes, all right, Harden had his moments in this game. Fine. But by and large, they have not been crushed defensively with these two guys out there. And that was supposed to be their Achilles heel with starting the two of them in that fight, right? You can't have two terrible defenders. I think they've been holding their own. Karl has been much better. JB has been very active. He's bumping guys off their spots. I think that has been a very underrated aspect of this Knicks defense so far.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Karl, because he is just taking it to a whole other level. It looks like he's gotten even into better shape throughout the postseason, because it looks like he even lost some weight, man. The way he's moving out there, the agility, the recovery, he is moving light and quick. And the fact that he's just, whether it's just flashing, showing whether it's like Donovan or Harden trying to attack, and then recovery and just getting back there, or meeting guys at the rim, or just getting blocks around the rim. This is just he has anchored this defense, man. He has absolutely anchored this defense. And look, for this team to still hold it, get the turnovers, the steals, and the blocks, when you have Mitchell Robinson only playing 9, and I repeat, 9 minutes tonight, you got to give Karl-Anthony Towns a lot of credit for holding his own on the defensive end. And not only we know what he is as a scorer, man, but he has truly accepted this role in what Mike Brown has wanted him to be. And that's just be a rim protector, a guy who can hold his own defensively, and then continues to show that he could be the hub even when it looked like it was going to be a little wonky to start the series. He's back up to the 7 assists. He gets you the 8 boards. 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown. But he was physical enough to get to the free throw line. He's getting you the offensive boards and getting the putbacks. He is working overtime. You got to give Karl-Anthony Towns a lot of credit for how he's performed, not just in this series, but the entire postseason run. He's been critical for everything the Knicks have been doing, man. Yeah. He's been very critical for why they've been able to be so dominant, and then in the fact that it doesn't matter who's out there with him. He's going to hold his own. You don't got to worry about that. He will hold his own. Shout out to Towns, man. Shout out to Towns.
Big time. Shout out to Aussie Knicks fan in the chat. It's Team #New. Welcome to the show. CK, your thoughts on the Big Bodega, man?
Yeah, I feel like this was one of those games where we saw him get back into that comfortable spot at playing the hub. I feel like the Cavaliers, well, it wasn't really the Cavaliers, but we went away from it a little bit. And it's funny because we didn't need it because we played well in 1 and 2. But this was one where you saw him settle in with that a little bit more. I talked about earlier with finding Bridges every damn time he was open on those cuts and on the baseline. And yeah, Towns was just active. And it's the things that you don't see. And it's funny because we go after him when it's like loud and in your face, when he's missing assignments and not getting up and stuff like that. But today, it's like every time the Cavaliers were trying to go past the defender, Towns was there. Towns did a very good job at being in his spots and reading the defenses, going through the screens and everything. Towns was active. There's a reason why he has those 3 steals and that 1 block. He was active defensively. And I know we're talking about Towns, but I also want to give some credit to Jalen Brunson too. Like he's been locked in defensively.
He's locked in.
We're not giving him enough credit for that. I get it. There's the Harden in that first half had some moments, and Brunson was on the wrong side of it. But for the most part, going through those screens, it was so much so that when they're trying to switch off of him, Brunson's going back to his assignment and stuff. So to your point, CP, about them being the weak links defensively, I felt like in this round, more than any of the other ones, they took that personally. I feel like they've both been locked in on improving on that side of the floor. And again, it just comes down to that championship level of basketball that this team is just on right now. I say it 1,000 times. Yeah. It's a flow state, y'all. Yeah. Like these guys are just locked in on all facets of the game at the right time. And, shout out to Towns for the defense. Shout out to Towns for letting the game come to him. But I got to give some love to Brunson, too, on that defense. Both of them been locking in. Got to give them credit.
Locking in. Told these people, man. Take the diapers off. Oh, my God. We're not going to pass the Hawks. We're one and done. Maybe second round at best. Just wait and see, man. That's all I've been saying. Just wait and see. Have I not, bro? Am I lying, fellas?
You've been saying that all season long.
Wait and see how things go. You don't know until it's over. Just ride. Just ride. They're coming together at the right time. And now, right now, they're dominating. Now, I didn't see this part coming, but they're dominating. They are dominating.
You know what's crazy? And the reason why they're dominating is the defense. It's a lot of it is just the turnovers, the deflections, stopping possessions, making them have to think twice of what they're doing. I mean, I'm just watching the defense. It is so on a string. The biggest thing is the recovery. Like, everyone knows where to be. The communication is on point. Like, whether they're switching, whether they're recovering to get back to their man, whether it's like everything is on. That is true. I've never seen anything on a string like that. It is damn near perfection the way that they're doing it. Yeah. Guys are gonna get theirs, man. This game, the game is mostly about offense at this point. Teams are gonna get theirs. That they're especially in the postseason. They're good because they can score. But the fact that you can limit the opportunities and force these guys to take even challenging shots, that's the big thing. Yeah. And the Knicks are doing that perfectly right now.
We got a $200 super chat from my guy Jason Calcanis, man. $200 super chat. He throws the broom emoji in there and says, Knicks in 4, we're going to the finals, fam. He called it. He called it a long time ago, probably since the Atlanta series. So let's bring him in right now. He's right calling in on the KFTV Discord. Let's go to J.
All right,
Cal.
let's go, fam.
Let's go.
How you feeling? How's the PTSD?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good.
You're sipping. You're feeling better.
Yes.
I'm gonna stay. We're gonna be fine. Listen.
Yeah.
We were talking maybe 15 games before the end of the season. Hey, maybe Cat's gotta go. I've got to break this team up. We got to fire coach. And I just had this revelation. There was somebody on the show who said, we're going to go as far as Cat takes us. You remember that, CP?
Yeah. No cat, no rings, man. No cat, no rings.
No cat, no rings, right?
Yeah.
And we're playing that Atlanta series. We're losing some games. And you're watching Cat, and he just hip checks people with those screens, the stupid fouls, the chicken wing, the throwing his arm up, everything. And the entire season right now, I think if you look at the first and second reason we're excelling is he's not in foul trouble with stupid fouls. And then number 2, Bridges is back. And I don't understand playoff Bridges versus regular season Bridges. I don't understand what's happening there. But whatever is happening, it is unbelievable how Bridges is playing right now. It is unbelievable how great Cat is when he's not in foul trouble.
Yeah.
These two players are the reason we're where we are today. I really believe that. Everybody else, we knew hard. We know, Brunson is a guarantee. OG's been
OG had a good game tonight. OG had a good game tonight. Yeah. OG played great tonight.
OG spectacular. These Bridges and him are just like these quiet guys who just put up their 12, 18, sometimes 22 points. They get their rebounds, but they're spectacular defense. But my Lord, it's amazing what happens when Karl Anthony Towns does not get 3 stupid fouls in the first half of a game. It's just unbelievable. And I just had this second thought that I wanted to get your check in, CP. Are we this good? Or is the East this bad? Are we this good? Or is the East this bad?
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen when we win the chip? And we're going to win it in 6 versus the Spurs. I'm keeping my prediction from the beginning.
Let's go.
Here's what the whole dialogue's going to be. We didn't have to go through Boston and Detroit.
Nah, we would have beat them. I had no fears of the Celtics.
Them.
I had no fears of the Celtics.
Them.
Yeah.
Built it.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you going to go to Cleveland?
I'm on the way on Monday. I am on the way on Monday.
I'll see you there.
Yes, I will see you there, sir.
You'll see me there. I'm going to try to get a couple extra tickets. We'll do a little raffle or something.
But okay.
I want to let the fans know, everybody in the family, just soak this in. We are that good. This team is that good. This is the best team of our lifetimes. Enjoy it. We're going to win the chip. We're going to beat the Spurs in 6 games. Book it right now.
Let's go. Jason Calcanis in the chat. Throw some 5s in the chat for J. Cal. says it's in the books. Let's go. Yes, sir. I'm on the way to Cleveland on Monday. So let's get it going, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Like, share, subscribe. Throw some fives in the chat for J. Cal. Salute, man.
Whoever's on the plane with CP, take that brown paper bag of lunch so that way we can get a new food review.
Right. Shout out to our guy. We got another $100 super chat in here. Let's go. Let's go, man. Shout out to my guy, Jason Woke, a.k.a. the Woke producer in the building. Says, this was so gratifying of a win. Really hope they can close it out and get more rest. We must make KFTV travel plans for the finals. OKC or San Antonio. Let's go on the road to support. Well, let's see. Right now out west, man, we got a dogfight out west. OKC dominating. 76 points off the bench last night. It was ridiculous. Now they got no AJ Mitchell. He's out with a right calf strain. How long will that be? Those calves are tricky, but they have so much depth. Will San Antonio even the score? But what J. Cal said, what Jason Woke said, hey, win this on Monday, get some more rest, and now you're gonna have the freshest version of Jalen Brunson on the biggest stage.
Crazy,
Come on, bro. This is what I'm about to say. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Our player of the game, Captain Clutch Jalen Brunson. Just remember where he was last year in that Pacers series. Worn down, beaten up, ankles, everything. He did not break a sweat tonight. Didn't break a sweat. Now, once they get to the finals against either one of those teams, it's going to get a lot harder. Mm-hmm. But the good thing is, everybody else, knock on wood, they get out of this on Monday, they win on Monday. Everybody else is as healthy as they can be. We're going full squad into the finals, knock on wood. And then the captain can do what he needs to do when he needs to do it. But right now, this is a full squad effort. Back-to-back games with the starting five in double figures, fellas. But he's fresh, bro. He's fresh.
He is fresh. And let me just say this. The finals don't start because they already have the dates for that. It would be June 3rd.
Yes.
3rd. So if they win on Monday, they'll have 9 days off to rest for the finals. But Brunson is just, he looks great out there, man. The speed, the agility, the rip throughs, the pivots. He's looking like, because he really put the world on notice, especially Knicks fans on notice. Like when he got here that first year and we saw all the footwork, the strength. It's like he's gone back to that, man, because we didn't really see it all during the regular season.
Right. We were like, he's not moving well. And
it's
hard. It's hard.
He was pacing himself, man. That's all I could take away from that. He obviously got the injuries, but he was truly pacing himself because he is now reverted back to, he's like, let me pull out the classics. Let me show you the step throughs. Let me show you the pivots. Let me show you the physicality that I'm capable of. I got my rest. I will do all of that right now. Brunson's it's a true masterclass. Absolutely. True masterclass from Jalen Brunson.
CK, your thoughts, man? Fresh Captain Clutch going into the NBA Finals, man.
Fresh Captain Clutch, fresh Hammy, OG Anunoby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns, fresh cap for sure. It's a blessing because I'm so glad you brought it up because I remember just this same time last year, and it was just a different story because this poor dude was beat up. And today I'm watching Max Strus out there, in the words of Alex, out there looking like a WWE wrestler. But the best part was Jalen Brunson was laughing it off mid-game. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, that's my captain.
That's mind games right there.
You know what I'm saying? That's if you're right. He's out here fighting for his life, getting his fourth foul, and Brunson is out there laughing all the way to the bank. Inbounds immediately goes to the rim. Like, yeah, man. I can't believe what we're witnessing right now. And not only did everybody get in double digits, we had multiple 20-point games, plus the 30 by JB. Man, the rest is going to be crucial. It's vital. It's funny because we're excited about it, but Brunson said on Roommates that they don't like it. They don't like having that much time off. They don't like having the rest. But let's be real. Look at them in this series with having the rest. That poor Cleveland Cavaliers team by the second quarter,
they're worn out. They're cooked. They're cooked.
And we kept going and going. So Yeah, they might not like it, but we can see on the floor that the rest did them good for this series, and hopefully it'll be the same way for the NBA Finals. Because, yeah, let's hope that these Thunder and Spurs continue to beat each other up all the way to that seventh game.
Keep it going, man. Let's go Spurs tomorrow night. But here he was speaking with the media, man. Here was Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson after the game. Here we go.
I don't know. I'll explain. I'm at a loss of words, but I like the way we fought, most importantly. But the Knicks fans, they travel, man, and they're going to be hurt in whatever building they're in.
Landry Shamet, just describe the impact that he had on this game, particularly in the fourth quarter.
He played big time, and that's just the way he does. He's a true professional, and the way he just attacks the game and approaches the game. Whatever is asked of him, he shows up and he does it.
You guys haven't lost in a month. Teams always want to be peaking at the right time. 10th win in a row. Just what does it feel like for you guys as a group to just be in this flow right now?
Our mindset hasn't changed. We're trying to get better every single day. We're trying to learn even from wins. There's a lot that we can get better at. There's a lot we can control. A lot of mental errors that we need to clean up. But we're always just looking for ways to try to get better.
Game 4 on Monday. Chance to go to the finals. What's it going to take?
Just focus on one possession at a time. The way we've been having that mindset over these past couple weeks, we have to continue it. If not, it has to be better.
All right, thank you, Jalen.
Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson. And as Lisa Salter said, peaking at the right time. That's what it's about for the playoffs, man. Peaking at the right time. And that is exactly what they're doing. Everything is just clicking for this team right now on both ends of the floor. And, as I always say, I wanted to see what they were going to do defensively. Right now, they are locking in. Obviously, at the top level, it's going to get a lot harder. But I think they're ready for it. I think they're ready for the challenge. Because right now, their confidence is through the roof. They're not fearing anybody. And I look at Mikal, but, Cap is one thing. Cap, he's stone cold regardless. But it's like guys like Mikal Bridges. It's Cat. Those two guys. Like Jalen and Hart, OG, those guys are fearless guys. It's really the confidence I'm seeing from Cat and Mikal Bridges in particular. Yeah, they can do it, man. They can get this done, bro. I'm buying it, man.
I'm buying it too, man. I'm right there with J-Cal, man. I don't think it's that the East is weak. I think the Knicks are just that damn good.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the answer to both questions was yes. The East is weak, and we are that good. I think the answer is yes. And yeah, I'm with J-Cal. While you guys were standing at the ledge about to jump, I was down there ready to catch y'all. I've been out there. the play-by-play chat knows I've been down there. I'm ready to go. I had the broom for last round.
CK's been out the window. Is CP finally out the window?
Yeah. So I'm ready to catch you.
For sure.
So CP out the window though. He knows how you didn't even answer that question.
Listen,
make the leap.
He's trying to reset and do everything else instead of answering that question.
I'm bringing the broom to Cleveland. I'm going to Cleveland. I'm bringing the broom.
Okay.
I'm bringing the broom. I'm here. I'm here, ain't I? I showed up to work.
He gonna bring the broom and forget the stack lunch.
You're all 82. Showing up for work actually doesn't really.
I'm all 82. And TM said this is the final day for me to. TM's giving me a deadline.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
I'm all 80. Listen, I'm the one that told y'all to lock in. What do you mean? How y'all coming to me talking about jump out the window? I told y'all and everybody else watching to lock in with this team. Y'all was ready to bail all day out of here in the first round. They could lose to the Hawks. Where's all them people at?
Right. Facts.
I told y'all I ain't losing to no damn Hawks. Knock it off. Take the diapers off. I've been telling y'all 2 years in a row, take the diapers off when it comes to this team. When you got Jalen Brunson, the floor is very high. In reality, let's just keep it real. The floor's very high. They're going to be a tough out regardless. They're not going to, you're just going to think they're just going to get scrubbed out and just wallow and crash out in just disarray. They're not that type of team. They were always going to be a tough out. But not only are they not a tough out right now, they are building chemistry 2 years in a row with the same team. It matters. And they're locking in.
And they're all carrying belts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So there we go. Now, obviously, at the next level, To beat a man, you got to beat the man. Right now, the man is OKC, and right now they got a 2-1 lead.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like, are we going to be competitive? Absolutely. Can we beat them? Absolutely, yes. I'm not just going to be overconfident, like we're going to win the chip and we're going to beat OKC. I love the way this team is playing. I think they're playing at a level that can win it. Mm-hmm. So we here, man. We here. Lock it off in Cleveland.
Thank you, TM, for putting the poll in the chat. Should today be the last day for CP to jump out the window?
These people will not have it. K Marco, $10 super chat. Stop deflecting. Are you jumping out or what?
Exactly,
Right.
man. Answer the question.
Right.
I'll let y'all know, man. I'll let y'all
Oh,
know.
my
brother.
TM, shut the window, TM. Shut it. Shut the window.
I'll speak because you know I'm a team. The wife has been gone. She's out. She's been out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, for sure.
Big Mama's out the window. She's ready. She said she's going to the dollar store to bring the broom to Cleveland on Monday. So she's already taking care of that for the two of us. So I'll say half. I'll give y'all half. She's gone. I'm going to chill for a second. But I'll be in Cleveland now. I'll be
Shut the window, TM. It's over. No.
It's
You
closed,
can eat
man.
the Squidward meme. CP going to be out there watching all of us having fun out inside the window.
Yo,
that's
man,
it. We got our
I'm
answer.
here.
We got our answer. Eating his packed lunch.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Shout out to DJ Eric LB's $50 super chat. Says another solid win for the Knicks. Another double-digit win. Now plus 234 in its playoff run at 11-2. The watch party was a zoo. Even in the rain, I cannot wait until Monday when we are back at Slate for the closeout for the series. Yes, we will be back at Slate for the closeout for Game 4. So those of you from Memorial Day, we will have the listing up. We don't have the listing up. Producer Gamba, if you can send us the flyer for Game 4 watch party, we will be at Slate, 54 West 21st Street. So hopefully we can see everybody there. Everybody had a great time on Thursday, and shout out to everybody that came to the watch party on Saturday as well. Okay, we got a ton of stuff to cover, man. We got a ton of super chats. We got more sound bites. We got a lot of stuff, man. So lock in with the number one show for the fans by the fans. Let's go. Salute to my franchise channel members in the building. If you are a franchise channel member, throw an emoji in the chat. You know, one of those custom, CP, CK, Alex, JD emojis. Let us know if you are a franchise channel member. Just throw it in the chat. We want to salute you guys as well on this run. CL Kenrick, $10 super chat says 10-0, 3-0. Brunson burner barrage with 30 points. Everything Cleveland Cavaliers tried to do, New York Knicks had countered. Roadrunner Bridges couldn't be stopped. And the Cavs tapped out. Yes, they did, sir. They absolutely tapped out. And another, ho-hum. I'm expecting the Spider explosion. Maybe he's hurt. He went back to the locker room in the first half. 23 points, 9-21. Harden at this age, try to give him Harden, but you're going to need a little bit more, fellas. You're going to need a little bit more. What do you guys think, man? Big two. Mobley, what Mobley have? Mobley had 24. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, they remembered him in the second half today.
Yeah.
That was
Mobley
the
had
problem
24.
in game 2. They forgot about him. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't like the trade in the first place. So I said to Alex, I literally said, like, we keep hearing, I give the Knicks in 5 because we got to give Cleveland 1, and I just never understood it. Because I look at that roster and I don't get the infatuation. I don't get the hype. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't understand it. James Harden, I know in Houston was great. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to him. I feel like this is probably one of his better playoff runs that we've ever seen because I feel like he's actually doing something. But they need, Harden and Donovan Mitchell does not equal championship, in my opinion. Peace and love to Cleveland. Maybe they get, like I said, the prophecy, CP, maybe LeBron is on the way.
He's on the way. He's got to come back home.
No, he's definitely on the way, man. He's watching what's going on right now, and he's like, oof. I gotta go save my city.
100%.
Don't say definitely, Alex, because remember, LeBron James is supposed to go to the Knicks. Don't forget that. That's still a
please.
thing.
Oh my goodness!
Forget, guys. What do you mean?
Stop! Full stop!
Please.
He can take that vet minimum and be a Knick, guys. What do you mean? What's wrong? No?
I can't hear that right now, man. Shout out Blackness 201.
Okay.
Blackness 201 in the chat said Spider ate the pizza. He probably did, man. He looking like he's weighed 300 pounds out there.
He did leave midway through
He
the
did.
first and second quarter. We didn't get an answer. that might have been it.
Sure enough. Shout out Iris Cox. Salute to Iris Cox. 5232. Shout out Iris Cox, man. Get your merch. KnicksFanTV.com. Get your playoff merch. Salute. Salute to am I the only one that might cry after Monday's victory? Respect Shaq. Okay, so respect Shaq said he's gonna cry. Okay. All right. Shout out to B Cognato 94. Welcome to the franchise channel members. We got a $20 super chat from Slowy. Says throw my entire family out the window. Let's go. Salute to everybody in the chat, man, that watch the game tonight with their family. It is a family show after all. Let's go. Nate, franchise channel member, says this means something, bro. Let's get 5 more wins and we're the champs. 5 more W's. Yes, sir. B Cognato says, take me to the NBA Finals. Salute, Knicks Nation. Landry Shamet is a certified flamethrower. $10 super chat. Absolutely. Shout out to Sham. Wow. Definitely showed out when his number was called, man. Beautiful, beautiful floor game from Landry Shamet. And as you guys said, his defense has also been ferocious, man. So great job by Landry in this one. STG Nick, do we got STG on the Discord?
Yes, you do.
Talk to us.
Great win. They tried everything to keep us out of there, and it didn't work. We were definitely in there heavy. I would say out of the 3 series so far, this definitely was the least. I would say it would be Philly 1, Atlanta 2, and then this one 3. But with all the restrictions they put in place and the silly rules that they were doing, and every time we started the Let's Go Knicks chants, how they always turn up the music and the audio. They tried to drown us out, but we took care of business really for the most part. I mean, we never really. I never really felt nervous at all, or never really felt like this was going to get away from us. We just really took care of business. I think the X factors have really just been, Carl and both Mikal, and it's really how are they going to continue to look moving forward, because those are going to be the guys that, like you were saying before, like that can swing the next series potentially, because the aggressiveness you're going to get from the others. But if you get this from Mikal, oh my gosh, this is a different team. And it was also good to see OG out there. First real good game since, coming back from the hamstring. So that was good to see him get in a groove. And then Landry Shamet's just been incredible.
Yeah.
Still not much of a rhythm there from Deuce. I've been honestly, one player I've been surprised this whole series, it's just been Mitch. I thought this was going to be a big Mitch series coming into it.
Yeah.
He's struggling. It's weird. I don't really know what's up.
Yeah, shout out to Mitchie, man. I'm with you. I thought this was going to be a big Mitchie series for him to really come in there and dominate. And give credit to the Cavs. Their bigs have been better than the last time we saw them in the playoffs in terms of Allen and Mobley. Mitch did come out and say he was dealing with something mentally, so who knows if that's impacting him. But either way, I don't know. Just hold your head, Mitchie, man, and hopefully he's good to go for the NBA Finals. Hold your head, Mitchie, man. That's all we'll say, man. We wish the Block Nest monster well. We don't know what's going on, or if that's impacting him. I'm not saying that is, but his presence has not really been felt in this series. I'm with you, STG. I'm with you, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I have the most faith that he'll bounce back for the next series. He's done a really good job. If it is San Antonio, I think it will be the Spurs. Or I think it will be the. No, I said that wrong. I said I think it will be the Thunder. But if it is the Spurs, he's done historically a pretty good job on Wemby, and Wemby's even said it before. He's like, Mitch is one of his tougher defenders. So that'll definitely be an interesting matchup. And one last thing too, like with Mikal, like, just the way that he's also just cutting and moving without the ball has been really impressive. Like getting easy looks. That's what you don't want to make life hard. And he's done a great job with that. So, one more to go and then, get some rest.
Yes, sir. SCG Nick. You staying for Monday or what are you doing?
I'm going to head back to New York tomorrow. This may sound bad, but I want to win this series at home. I kind of want them to lose at 4. This sounds bad. I want them to lose 4, but then win it at home at 5. Why can we never close out a series at home? The only one we've ever had was game 6 against Boston. This year, Philly on the road and then, Atlanta on the road. I just want to win a series at home. Imagine what that be. I want to see the Eastern Conference Finals MVP being presented on our home court. By the way, who do you think that would go to right now?
Jalen.
Yeah,
I think it still goes to Cap. You look at the game one heroics tonight, 30 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it'll go to Jalen.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Safe travels back. We'll chop it up, man. STG Nick on the Discord. All right, let's load some more people up. We got a ton of people. Let's go to the members lounge first. Shout out to our franchise channel members. If you are a member, that's one of the perks, man. You get to skip the line. So right now we got about 20 people trying to get in, but the franchise channel members are going to get the first crack at this. So we're going to load them up. And then we'll get to our key stats of the night as well, man. But right now, we got to hear from our channel members. We see the Glocks, and we got to close with him. But let's get to Grabba on the Discord. Go ahead and kick us off. Grabba.
I'm in the spot?
Yes, sir. Saturday night. What's good, man? Where you at, man? You in the streets? What are you doing, man?
Nah, I'm upstate by towards Albany, my sister's crib. It's actually it's my birthday tonight.
Yo, happy birthday to Grabba, man. Hang on, man. Shout out to Grabba. Everybody in the Discord, everybody in the chat, throw a happy birthday out there for our guy Grabba, man. Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it, man. Big 31 today, May 24th, Gemini, baby, man. All my Geminis, man. Throw it in the chat. You a Gemini. Holla at your boy. I got my little Donnie, man. You feel me? Little Don Julio. I'm about to get right. You feel me? Acting Julio.
Oh my God. Yeah. That tequila will definitely have you acting the Julio. I switched to the brown about 12 years ago, my man. I never look back, man. I had to chill out.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Listen, God bless you. I'm keeping it clear. And I also want to let y'all know I'm out the window.
Yes.
We out here, baby. Talking about the wall, man. Got the broom ready. CP, get the Fabuloso. I told you, get that lavender Fabuloso, man. We out of here, man. We're going to the finals. Just good, man. I'm 31. I've been a fan of this team for about 24, 25 years. And just finally, man, it just feels so good to be here. I know the polo's still on. Don't get me wrong. The polo is definitely still on.
Let's go.
We got to close it out. We got,
Yeah.
I'm out the window, but we got
business.
Business, but that's all I'm talking about. Business. So
let's go.
Let's get these brooms out. Let's get them out of here, and let's start dreaming big, fellas. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Appreciate all the birthday wishes, everybody. Let's go.
Happy birthday to Grabba on the Discord. Salute, man. Big 31 for my guy. He said he on that Don Julio. Be careful with that tequila, man. That tequila have you turned up. Yeah. Y'all know that? Have you? Were you out tequila sippers once upon a time, CK and Alex?
That was
still am.
POTG.
Oh my goodness!
I'm retired from tequila, bro.
Alex, you better take it easy, man. You better take it easy, man.
Nah, I'm good, man. That's what I got downstairs.
you know the tequila is like one of the only alcohols. It's an upper, it's not a downer. Most alcohols they suppress. They're supposed to suppress, but I guess if you go too more far out the window, to have you in a chokehold.
Hey, man. I mean, like at a wedding, you'll find me with like pineapple tequila, anything, man. I'll be sipping on that.
Mr. Vegas.
Mr. Vegas. Pineapple. I never even heard of that. You way too advanced for me.
Nice summer day. Why not you have pineapple and tequila, man?
Hey, man, listen, man. Like I said, I keep it simple these days, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why CP's like, you're not sipping it. It's like usually some wine, because if I blow out the tequila at 10 at night, you might be finding me outside.
Nobody. I just throw that brown on a glass of ice, man. That's it, man. Yeah. That's it. That tequila, y'all wilding out. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Let's keep it moving on the phones. Oh, we got to go to our guy, Will from LI. Let's get to it. Will, how you feel, man?
Let's go.
CP,
Let's
CK,
go.
Alex, do you guys got me?
We got you loud and clear, man.
Brother, I am fresh out of Painter's pardon because my voice is gone.
Let's go. How was the KFTV watch party, man? How was it, man?
Bro,
I wasn't even there.
Oh, bro, like I said, brother, it's been, like I said, CP, thank you for these watch parties, my brother. This went from one of the worst weeks in a while to one of the best weeks in a long time, brother. A long time, man. Thank you so much. Hey, first off, shout out to, I think his name is Steve from Yonkers. He knows who he is.
Okay.
I told him I'm calling in. Steve from Yonkers. And then homeboy from Canarsie. I can't remember your name because I'm like 6 drinks in and I'm driving home. It's lit, baby. It's lit.
Let's go.
Brothers, Oh, what can we say?
We don't condone that type of stuff.
This makes yeah. We gonna keep
Flag on the play.
We can't do that. No, we can't do that.
We good.
Like an Uber,
But we
right?
good, baby.
Yeah, he's in Uber. He's in
can't
Uber.
believe
He's in
it. That's
Uber. He's
okay.
in
I
Uber.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm gonna keep it rapid fire because I know there's so many calls.
Yeah.
Listen, first off, happy birthday to Grabba. I'm also 31. It's a beautiful year. Shout out to you, Grabba. Happy birthday, my guy. Guys, I'm gonna be there on Monday for that suite. We bringing the brooms out. It's Knicks in 4. We going all the way, baby.
Let's go.
It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. I'm going to leave it to you guys. Shout out to Knicks Nation. Have a ball. Have a drink. Have a great time, baby, because this is the best Knicks team I've ever seen in my life. It's destiny. It's written. We going all the way. And let me just say one more thing.
Yeah.
I messed up, guys. My guys, because I got a vacay coming up next week. I set up a vacay, and I put the times when we're going to be in the finals, brothers. But guess what? I'm going to be calling in. I think it's going to be like 2 o'clock or 3. It's going to be a 12-hour time difference. I'm going to be in Bali. It don't matter. I'm watching every single second. And Knicks finals. My girlfriend graduated from college. Shout out to you, baby. I love you. Congratulations. We're going to Bali to celebrate, but it don't matter. She already knows what it is. I'm bringing a flag to Bali. I told her, listen, when we win that championship, I already got Knicks flags. 5x8. Knicks flags going to be flying in Bali when we win that championship, baby.
Let's go.
I'm gonna leave it down, baby. Knicks in 4.
All right, yo, we gonna cut you out. We gonna cut you off because you got to get back on the road and make sure you concentrate. Will from LI in the building.
There's so many things wrong. Shout out to Will, man.
Uber.
Shout out to Will.
Uber.
Hey,
It's an Uber. It's an Uber. It's an Uber.
Drive
It's an Uber.
sober, get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Be careful on the road. Be careful on the road, or stay off the road.
First of all, I won't go into too much, but the amount of drinks saying you're driving and you're calling in, all 3 at once,
and he's on his phone. Yo, chill. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Will, just get home safe, man. Well, like I said, pull over if you need to, take a quick snap. We'll get you through the rest of the post game. Just pull over. We don't condone that here on KFTV and the Family Show. You know what I'm saying? If you're sipping these, all right, there we go. All right, okay. Oh,
multiple flags on the play.
Okay, all right, there we go.
I heard Uber.
Now,
I heard an Uber. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he called an Uber. There we go. All right, $10 super chat. Steve, Artman, for me know him. Steve says, CP, it's time to jump out the window. We've accomplished more than we did last year. 3 win in the ECF. Okay, say with me. Family show them picks. Absolutely, man. Well, Mikal Bridges has certainly played his part, man. So shout out to Mikal for sure. Okay. Let's, speaking of Mikal, let's hear from Knicks coach Mike Brown, man. We got a lot of sound bites, so let's hear from him. Let's hear from Knicks coach Mike Brown and what he had to say on Mikal Bridges' performance tonight. Here was Knicks coach Mike Brown.
Mikal, man, he just got to his spots. Mikal got to his spots all night. He hit big shot after big shot. And on top of that, he had 6 rebounds, and then trying to defend James, Hall of Famer, without fouling him. This really good ball game from Mikal.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. He's got to draw the hard assignment. He's playing defense, but then his shots are snapping. I think this is key, and I continue to say, when they get to the next level, I know I can trust Jalen. I still don't know if I can trust Carl. But Mikal is the X Factor. My X Factor changed. My X Factor for round 1 was OG. My X Factor for round 2 was Carl. My X Factor for this series was Carl. X Factor for the finals is going to be Mikal Bridges, man. It's going to be Mikal Bridges.
You got Carl as X Factor over Mikal in this round?
In this round, yeah, I had Carl as my X Factor in this round. Yeah.
Oh, beforehand. Gotcha.
Beforehand, coming in.
Gotcha.
My X Factor was Carl.
No, that's fair. Okay.
Because again, I didn't know they had so much success with him running that offense, but again, against the Mobley matchup, I thought it was going to be a little bit difficult for him. And then at the other end, Mobley has been playing well, so I wanted to see how Carl was going to fare in this series. So, and it's been a mixed bag for him offensively. But in the finals, my X Factor is Mikal Bridges. My X factor is Mikal Bridges in the finals, man. Big time.
I could see that. And going back, I forget who mentioned who would win the ECF MVP. I know we all agreed on Brunson. Mikal's actually right up there, man. I was looking at the numbers. I was like, Mikal has to be like probably very close to Brunson because the game 2 shooting wasn't great. He had the 14 assists, really good floor game. But if you look at Mikal this entire series, 18 in game 1, shot 64% from the field. Game 2, 19 points, shot 75% from the field. Tonight, 22 points, shot 73% from the field. And this is while getting like 6 boards, 3 boards, 5 boards, constantly getting steals. He had 2 in the game 1, 1 in game 2, and then 3 this game. And like he's just been all over the place and getting blocks as well. He's very much up there in winning that award as well.
But I just think because of game 1 and the fashion that Brunson played in that one, and then the 30 today, and who knows what game 4 is going to look like. I think, those kind of moments, they're going to
for sure
to Brunson. But I agree. I think that's a very fair to have him at the number 2 rather than just, putting it to Karl-Anthony Towns because he's the second best player on the team. I agree with that. But to answer the X Factor question, it depends on who we play, right? Because I feel like if it's OKC, I would go in. I'm clumping Wingstop together because if you think about it, like, Bridges was getting himself back on track after the up and down Atlanta series. Obviously, he was doing solid defensively, but remember, we forget that Bridges was not. He was basically benched in that series until towards the end, and he was starting to get his groove back in Philly, and then he's been solid in this round. But in that time too, he lost OG towards the end in the Philly series, and it feels like this entire series has been OG warming up. Like we haven't, like he's played well in 2, and he played really well tonight, but I feel like OG's still warming up. So I think if you combine those storylines together, especially if you're seeing like an OKC where they just, they got options everywhere from the bench to the starters. For me, my X factor going into an OKC series would be a combo of now can we get the OG and Mikal combo on a consistent, outing in a series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah. But then if we're talking about the Spurs, I think then I have a different answer. You know what I mean? Because that one is just it's a different beast with their guards and with guard play, and then just the Victor Wembanyama. You know what I mean? So
right.
To me, it depends on the series. But if I were to answer right now, I think I'm just gonna go with the Wingstop combo. I think it's going to be one of the two between OG and Mikal because they're going to be so vital in the defensive matchups as well as providing offensively.
See, combo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on a second. He's a combo. Why not make it a bucket and throw Hart in there? I feel like he's a
true. That's true.
He's going to be
for sure.
Look, man, if it is OKC, right? I mean, he's been taking on the tougher matchups. I mean, I thought it was going to be Bridges getting the Donovan, primary matchup in this one. Hart's been taking on those big challenges, whether it's CJ, you talk about just taking on any assignment. He's been right there, man, and he's been versatile in doing it. I feel like he's also going to be key because you can just go back to game 2 and how about he put up points for that and just his playmaking and rebounding. I think it's all 3 of those guys. If you're gonna go with the wing stop combo, not the combo, man, it's the bucket. Get the bucket of wings.
Sorry, I've never gotten bucket of wings from Wingstop. My fault.
Let's go.
That's the one that probably comes with the steak fries. I didn't know that was a thing. My fault.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Shout out to Cedric Melbourne, $20 Super Chat franchise channel member. Says finals tickets copped and locked. Been waiting for this my whole damn adult life. Spurs and OKC must be watching in fear. Let's finish our food in the land and rest while the others fight to see who's the next victim. Shout out to Cedric Melbourne. He's throwing his brooms in the chat. Everybody in the chat, throw your brooms in the chat. We got 4,000 people watching. The number 1 show for the fans by the fans. Whether you're a Knicks fan or an NBA fan, this is the best show in the entire NBA, man. So we appreciate you guys for watching. A shout out to Will from LI, fellas. He says, just got home safe. Let's go. Let's throw some sound bites in there. Let's go. Will is home. Will is home and off the roads. Says, thank you, KFTV family. Knicks in 4. Let's go. Shout out to Will from LI. Go, Will. Thankfully, he got home safely. Okay, shout out to Will, man. Shout out to Will. Okay. All right, fellas. Let's get to the key stats tonight, man. Brought to you by Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Here we go. Both teams shot well from the field, man. 56% from the Knicks, 50 for the Cavs. But here we go again. You know, I thought the Cavs are going to shoot a little bit better from three, but they finished 29% from three. Knicks shot 39% from three. Better night for the Knicks from the free throw line. 89%, only missed 3 free throws, which is good. 63% for the Cavs, including a couple missed ones by the Spider, Donovan Mitchell. Knicks did win the rebounding battle 37-34 tonight. Won the assist battle as well. 27 assists for the Knicks on 43 made field goals. Total turnovers, 15 turnovers for the Knicks led to 19 Cavs points. 18 Cavs turnovers led to 19 Knicks points. Both teams fairly even there. And then fast break battle, 17-4. As we said, Knicks were at 17-0 at one point. And then points in the paint, 46-42. Cavs did win that one. Largest lead of the night, 17 for the Knicks, 0 for the Cavs. We had a wire-to-wire victory. What do you guys think, man? Al, your key stats, man. Key stat.
I'm gonna go with the real one, and I'm gonna because CK started at the last show with the petty stat, and so I gotta come through with the petty stat after this one. But the real stat is the fast break points, man.
Yeah.
Going into this series, we discussed that Knicks are number 1 right now this postseason when it comes to fast break points, and they continue to keep that true by doing that in tonight. And I'm looking at that one as a key stat just because they out the gates played at an up-tempo pace, right? And what was interesting is that Cleveland, who is dead last when it comes to fast break points, they average about 7 fast break points per game. It's like they try to get the Knicks off their own edge and say, hey, let's keep up, let's go running and gunning with these guys as well. Right. And it didn't work for them. It just did not work for them whatsoever. And the Knicks, every time the Cavs would try to do that, Knicks are like, oh, you're trying to keep up with us? Cool, we're going to dial it up even more. And the fact that they got 17 yet again, just sticking with that average on how much on fast break points per game, that's going to be my key stat of the night, just because this Knicks team wasn't a team that has been known throughout the regular season as hyper athletic, a team that likes to play with a lot of speed, but they've been doing this postseason and getting the easy points, which has been helpful in why they've been able to get these crazy super lead victories. Now, to get to the petty stat of the night, the petty stat is the lead changes 0. That's my favorite.
Changes
0.
Yeah, exactly. 0 lead changes because the Knicks got all that. And I love and to add on top of that, the biggest lead, Knicks had their largest lead was 17, Cavs 0. Those are my petty stats for the night.
I love that. Yeah, that's a great petty stat. I always like to get funky with my stats of the night. Shout out to Prize Picks. I'm gonna go with the stocks.
Okay.
I loved for the main reason where CP, you talk about it with game 2. You actually did mention it for game 3. We knew that tonight could be one of those nights where the officials could lean towards Cleveland. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you worry and you wonder how aggressive we would stay defensively. You would wonder if the officiating would cause us to not be able to be as physical as we would like to be. It was not an issue. I feel like everybody was, at full capacity defensively. They were, we saw Josh Hart with 4 steals on the night, Towns with 3 and a block. We mentioned Bridges with the 3 steals and 2 blocks. Just the fact that, on top of the great scoring that we talked about with our starting 5, everybody was locked in defensively, and you can tell the story. If you didn't watch the game, you can just simply tell the story of the differential in the stocks, where we had 15 total stocks, 11 steals, 4 blocks to their 8, where they had 7 steals and only blocked 1 time. And it just showed, that we played with a lot more aggression on the defensive side, because that led to, we mentioned the points off turnovers, it led to some of the turnovers they had, led to the fast break points. Game 3 to me was the one I wanted the most, because now you're up 3-0 in this series. We're already talking about wrapping this thing up on Monday, as we should, and a lot of that has to do with the defense and just making their nights miserable. The stocks was my favorite stat of the night for sure.
Yeah, for me, it was the fast break points for sure. Part of that, as you guys noted, was the defense. But overall, man, their pace, and it was noted on the telecast, their pace was relentless. And it just spoke to them being the hungrier team and executing in that way. Whether it was off the rebounds, off of makes, off of turnovers, they were getting off to the races, just understanding, we're going to put our foot on these guys' throats. And they did that. I thought it was phenomenal. And, you know, the 17-0 at one point, they finished 17-4. That was a great job by this team. And just one of those stats that really illustrates how dominant they are in different facets of the game. They are winning in so many different facets. So, you know, this team is really turning it up a notch. The fast break battle really speaks to that. And it was a phenomenal job by them, man. So just an overall great job by the New York Knicks in solidifying this victory. And once again, the key stats tonight, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you guys by Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shoot your shot with Prize Picks and get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right. Prize Picks is back in New York and in all 50 states. And how you play Prize Picks? Super simple. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. That's it. If your picks are right, you cash in. And with the Knicks rolling, you know you can go to Brunson points. Maybe you can stack up a couple projections in the same lineup. That's one of my favorite features. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Points, assists, threes, they literally have a ton of stats that you can choose from on Prize Picks. They also have early payouts. So if your player gets off to a hot start and you want to lock it in just in case, you know, things can go awry, you can do that. They also have quick deposits. Withdrawals are fast and secure, and you can even follow the social feed to see what the community is building. So don't miss out. Once again, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Okay, shout out to our guys at Prize Picks. All right, let's get back to the phones. Hear what the family has to say, man. Back to the members lounge. King Matthews on the Discord. King Matthews, how you feel, man?
Man, you smell that? Seems like a potential sweep. How
Yes.
y'all fellas feeling, man?
Hey, I'm feeling great, man. How you feel, man?
Feeling great, but see, I already know Alex and CK. How y'all doing, man? I know y'all jump off the window. CP, it's about that time, bro. You gotta jump off the window, man. We're all waiting for you, bro. You gotta jump off the window.
Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Nah, it's too late.
You're ready? Let's go, man. Finally.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the team, man. You gotta shout out the whole team, especially Shamet. No one's talking about Shamet, man. In the fourth quarter, man, Shamet hit some key threes, man.
Yes, he did. Yeah, we covered him. We covered that.
Y'all gotta do more shit. Wow. Doing more, man. And Mitchell Robinson's fine, man. Whatever he's going through, he got it, bro. Mitchell Robinson's fine. You know, we all got Mitchie's back, man. We're all good. But one game for the finals, man, what a great way to be a Knicks fan, man. Before I go, man, James Harden, beg your pardon. It's time for you to work in Olive Garden. 4. Have a good night, fellas.
Let's go. Let's go. Our guy King Matthews with the bars tonight. Let's go. All right, we running it up. WayTooMelo, you up next. WayTooMelo. Yo, how you feel, man?
What up, CP? What up, Alex and CK? I can't really hear Alex and CK through the Discord no more, but I just want to I want to give a personal message to CK and to you, CP.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to put my apology form in for Mikal Bridges and Karl Anthony Towns officially today. You know, I called in a lot this year. I was really disappointed in Mikal Cat.
Okay.
You know, I think I'm ready to never speak about Dante DiVincenzo or Julius Randle ever again. I think I'm fully over it now. I want to apologize to y'all for talking crazy about Mikal and Cat. You know, this is our team, and this is the team that's going to win it, if any team is going to win it. I'm going to keep it short. I know you got a lot of people trying to call, but I just want to put my official apology form in for Mikal and Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
They've been great this postseason, man. It's been incredible to watch. So let's go Knicks, man.
Let's go. Well, don't be so hard on yourself, brother, man. You're a diehard Knicks fan, man. It comes with the territory, man. You're passionate. You know, you care about your team.
I just want to say last thing I'll say before I go.
Yeah.
The only reason I was disappointed in Mikal specifically is because he has been capable of this all year, and this is the Mikal Bridges that we all wanted, and he's doing the things we asked, which is he's the biggest difference in this playoff run. Having a Mikal that is a threat, scoring 20 points a game on 70% shooting is insane.
Yes.
And he's been capable of these drives to the rim and this kind of shooting. And this is all we wanted, and I'm happy that he's reached this point, because he's gonna be a legend now. You go to the finals on the Knicks, and I mean, we gotta start talking about where we put OG, where we put Mikal Bridges, where we put Karl Anthony Towns, not just Jalen Brunson at this point in the hierarchy of Knicks. I mean, OG Anunoby is becoming, I mean, where do we put him at? Top 10 Nick, top 15 Nick. I'm just saying. So y'all have a good night.
Salute.
All right, man.
Salute, man. WayTooMelo on the chat. Uh-oh. Hang on, man. We got a $100 super chat from our guy Tom from Huntington. Says, great work as always, gentlemen. I'd like to officially apologize. He's with WayTooMelo. What's this, a coordinated apology tour? Says, I'd like to apologize to Mikal Bridges for all the times I called him useless this season. Still have a long way to go, but I'm proud of this team. 5 more to go. Salute to the chat and the sponsors. Rapid Fire King, Tom from Huntington, man. Let's go.
All apologies are under review. We appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, our team will be looking over them. There's a lot of them, guys.
Let's
I gotta
go.
be real. There's a lot of them in the box.
Tom from Huntington, man. Okay. Man, let's go, man. Shout out to Tom from Huntington. Yeah, man. Anthony Paracelli, man. Salute to you, man. We got your merch order. Shout out to Anthony, man. Just cop some playoff merch. Anthony, we appreciate you. We'll be at Slate on Monday, Memorial Day, for the closeout game. Can the Knicks get it done back-to-back series sweeps? Can they get it done? What do you guys think, man? Back-to-back series sweeps. We're going to read all the Super Chats tonight. All the Super Chats. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal Chuck D. $10 Super Chats is 10-5. Nasty. At this point, this Nova Baca focus has set into the blood right now. In the past, a guy like Garland would hurt us with PG play. Cap is brainiacking. Let's go. The whole floor, no matter who's ahead, man. Shout out to Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson. BX Mill says, where's Ari at with the apology? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's Saturday night, man. Ari might be getting, doing Ari things. It's Saturday night. So we'll see.
Doing Ari things.
Yeah. Been Bronx.
I was about to say, but then he's like, hold on one second. We just
gentlemen,
show that
how we
right real
feeling?
quick.
We good, man. How you feel, bro? How you feeling?
Hey man, happy Saturday. I'm gonna just say I'm geek right now. It's all sunshine and rainbows here in New York. I hope all of y'all are having a good day. That includes the beautiful viewers watching at home.
Yep.
If you're not having a good day, just remember that the Sixers had to pay $60 million to Embiid next year. And remember that Quinn Snyder is balding. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it short for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I had PTSD last year from Neesmith and Halliburton in game 1. But now it's cured. I'm jumping out the window. Knicks are coming back with the benches this year. And I don't want to hear anything from Reggie Miller, Paul Pierce, or Stephen A. Smith, or any other of the Crybaby fans, right?
Yeah.
It's New York versus OKC, and I got New York in 7. If the
Let's get to
Crybabies
it.
can't withstand the pressure of the war against the West this year, go to CBS and get some more diapers.
Let's go.
It's time for the real New York to stand up. We got this, man. Shout out to all of y'all. I really appreciate what y'all do. Happy Memorial Day. Let's go, man.
Let's get
go,
it.
New York.
Let's get it. Salute, man. Salute. Great call. Throw some 5s in the chat.
That Quinn Snyder straight.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He said, just remember the Sixers got to pay Embiid $60 million. Good Lord. And they traded McCain to the Thunder. Daryl Morey, what happened, man?
Well,
he
that's
might
why
not
he's out
ever
of the
recover
job.
from that. Yeah. He might not recover from that, man. Shout out to Daryl Morey. Call back anytime, brother. Whoa. Just absolutely insane. All right, man. Call us up on the Discord. Let's hear, man. We got to vote for the caller tonight. We've had a couple good callers of the night for the past couple of sessions here. So call in, man. Call in and get your takes in. Rapid fire, though. Rapid fire, because we got a lot of people. So please, rapid fire. One take and pass the mic, please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me see who this is here. Let me get to it because we got a little... KnickTakeJake. KnickTakeJake. Go ahead. I'll mute your mic.
Yo, what's up, CP, Alex, CK, what's going on, y'all?
Great, man. How you feel, man?
What up?
I'm good, man. Look, I needed to call in. I know it's been a minute, but look, and I gotta shout out the Atlanta Hawks for waking up this sleeping giant, because I don't think a lot of Knicks fans realize what we're witnessing right now. This is peak chemistry that we're seeing on the court. I've been advocating for Jalen Brunson to be more of this floor general, and I mean the way that this whole team is just gelling and doing everything that's possible to go get this W. You guys talked about Landry Shamet. I mean, this guy's just complete devotion to showing up on the defensive end, and we already know what he can do on the offensive end. Just everybody is clicking left and right. Just some personal news. I brought my daughter into this world a few weeks ago.
Oh, hang on, man. Hang on, man. We got to salute to Dad Life.
Thank you.
Shout out to Dad Life, man. It's the best life, man. You're speaking of three fathers on the panel right now. We're very happy for you, man. Congratulations, man.
Salute to y'all gentlemen for that as well. Yeah, this is my second child, and
nice.
Look, man, I don't know what's going on, but 9-0 since we've had baby girls, so we're gonna keep it rolling.
10.
Yeah. Let's get it to 10. Let's,
No, we got 10.
Yep. So, I think looking ahead just a little bit, this team is a chameleon, and I think that's been their superpower this playoff run. They're kind of matching exactly what they need to do to get the job done. So, just wanted to call in, salute to all y'all.
Let's go, man.
And let's go, Knicks, man. The finals are on the doorstep. We can smell it. It's coming.
Let's go. KnicksTakeJake. Congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you and your family, man. Welcome. Well, two-time father, man. Welcome to KnicksTakeJake, man. Congratulations, everybody. Clap it up for KnicksTakeJake on the Discord. Beautiful thing, man. I love to see fathers in their glory. Father's Day coming up, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even know what the day is because Mother's Day takes the cake. I don't even remember when Father's Day is. I don't know the date, but I know it's coming.
Someday in June. That's all I know.
It's someday in June. All right. I never know the date. People just be like, "Hey, what are you doing for Father's Day?" I was like, "Oh, it's Father's Day." Oh,
yeah, 100%.
That's how it works, right, CK?
Yeah. What do you want for Father's Day? When's that coming?
Yeah,
up?
when?
I never know. Yeah, no, 100%.
That's 100%. It, man. But salute to KnicksTakeJake. It's a beautiful thing, man. Salute. Shout out KnicksTakeJake.
That's
okay.
Awesome.
All right, who else we got in here? Zach from LA. Go ahead and unmute your mic, sir. You up next, sir.
Yo, what's good, CP? Good morning to everybody, and good evening to you, CK. I don't know if you remember, but way back when you said it's time to design your logo and all that, I came out with the all or nothing. Right? Now it's Knicks in 26.
Ooh. Let's go.
This team is built for whatever competition they have in front of them. I am utterly impressed what they've been able to do throughout this playoffs. After since Game 4 of that Atlanta Hawks series, they have just solidified whatever they needed to do to win a game. Tonight, they tied the game twice, right? 48 and then 50, and then ever since that point, the Knicks just went on a roll. What can you say? I mean, anybody who doubted Mikal Bridges, it's I'm sorry. You know what Mikal's new name is? Those picks ain't Ish Mick. Because honestly, he
I like that one.
Because honestly, he showed what he's worth. 22 points tonight, 73% shooting, 75% in the last game. OG Anunoby coming back, going to the floor, scoring 21 points tonight. I mean, this is a team that's built to play against the competition that's ahead of them. And when you build a team like that, it's hard to beat. So whether or not Mitchell Robinson had a good series against the Cavs to this series, it's irrelevant, because when he comes out against OKC and he goes against his former teammate in Nyhart, watch how he makes our heart feel. I mean, in my opinion, that's what it's going to be. But nonetheless, this is a team built to play against any competition. And when you have that, you better watch out.
Let's go. Zach from LA, man. Appreciate the call, man. Well said. Those some fives in the chat for Zach from LA, man. Shout out to Zach. Okay. couple more sound bites as we go, man. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Let us know where you guys are calling in from. As you hear, you're hearing from Knicks fans from all over the world, man. From every coast, every part of the country. We're gonna go out of state. Is my guy AK still on the Discord? Oh, we got AK. Okay, so we're gonna load him up. So yeah, you're gonna hear from people all over the world. So we want to know where everybody is tapping in from. Throw your city, type in your state, your country, wherever you guys are tapping in from. Throw it in the chat, and we will shout you guys out. I want to go to this Landry Shamet soundbite here. He met with the media. Landry Shamet, one of our role players of the game tonight. Just an outstanding game from Sham. Wow. Here he was with the media. Here we go.
Well, Landry, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. Second of all, the mindset of this team going into that second half when you had a lead but knowing you were playing a desperate team, what was it?
Oh, man. It's a really, really good team. And, at Game 3, down 2-0, we have a veteran group that kind of knows what that feels like being down 2-0. So you knew they were going to give us their best punch, and they did that. Really good team, but we got one more to put them away, and we know that's going to be even harder. So the mentality stays the same. We got to just do what we got to do to get a win.
Landry, Steve Novak here. Mike Breen just said that this Knicks team is a playoff juggernaut. This Knicks team has now won 10 games in a row in the playoffs. What flipped? What switch went off? What got into this team to be able to run off 10 straight playoff games and be up 3-0 on this Cleveland team right now?
I don't know, man. We got the mentality as a group, though, knowing that, okay, we won this one. It's going to feel good. Obviously, it feels good getting a win on the road, but the mentality is right back to the next one. We got one more to get it done and put them away, and that's our mentality, one game at a time. Don't get too far ahead. Don't spend too much time loathing or thinking about the past. It's on to the next one, and that's what we're going to do.
And lastly, for you, Landry, you've really embraced playing in New York, and the role that you're playing, starter minutes, whether it's coming off the bench, you're just playing some of your best basketball. How special is it to be on this ride with this New York Knicks squad?
Yeah, man, New York's the best city in the world. I proudly claim New York, call myself a New Yorker, it means a lot to me. It's special, and I'm definitely not taking any of it for granted. It's really special playing for this organization with these fans, this team, my teammates. It's amazing. It's a wild ride, and we got to go get one more.
All right, that was our guy Landry Shamet, man. Sham, wow, with 14 points off of the bench tonight, fellas. 14 points off the bench, 4 or 5 from downtown, and like I said, hit 3 big threes in the fourth quarter to really, I thought that demoralized the Cavs after that point. They said, bro, what more can we do? I mean, the third one, he had a hand in his face, and that was it, man, because the Cavs had cut the lead to 10 at that point. Then Shamet just comes back and literally just cooked them, and that was it. After that, I started setting up for postgame. I said, all right, it's over with. It's over with, man. But, yeah, like I said, man, give credit to this guy. Well-deserved moments for him. And, just delivering when his number is called. Even it might not be every night, but the way he's playing right now, I think this could be a guy who has the momentum and the edge going into the finals, fellas.
Absolutely. And if you think about if you're playing the Spurs or you're playing OKC, and you just think about the firepower, the depth of those two teams, right. You need everything from everybody. That's not only from Shamet, it's from Alvarado, it's from Clarkson. Everybody's got to be ready for one of those matchups. So for what Shamet's doing right now, and once again, it's like the defense too that goes with it. He's put himself in great position to continue to get more minutes from Mike Brown in this postseason. But then, if you think from a wing perspective, he'll probably get a good portion of minutes too, just because he'll be able to switch out with either Hart, OG, Mikal. So he'll give you a lot of you got a lot of options right now by the way that he's playing.
Yeah. No, that's such a good point too, because and Deuce, you know what I mean?
Deuce.
He's that factor that we're gonna need, So and it'll only make Landry Shamet's job that much easier too if Deuce is able to get himself on a consistent path, because that's it. Because Landry Shamet right now is showing that we can trust him if it's a Stephen Castle, or if it ends up being like AJ Mitchell or Caruso, whoever it is on OKC. To get a Deuce to help him out, to have that kind of firepower and that kind of bench depth, that's going to put us on the very next level, if there is another level with how we're playing right now. So yeah, I can't stress enough how impressed I am with Landry Shamet on the defensive end. So all props to him. 14 points is great, but the way that he's just locked in defensively throughout these playoffs, man, it's impressive. It's impressive.
$20 super chat from Omega Rex 73 says, we have walked so long for a run like this. There's nothing to hold back at this point. Shout out to all the fans who weathered all the painstaking decades to get to this. Job not done, but enjoying the run. Enjoy the ride. Let's go. Enjoy the ride, fellas. It's like a prophecy, man. I'm going to tell you this. They're like game 50. I said, enjoy the ride. Shout out to Maurice Glover. Welcome to the Franchise Channel. Happy birthday to Sade as well. Happy birthday to Sade. I'm like the DJ now. People send me requests. I got to read them. So happy birthday to Sade, man. Let me see. Where's the city check-ins? We got NZ Richie checking in from New Zealand. That's one of our day ones, man. Shout out NZ Richie, fellas. Shout out to Jamie or Jaime Peralta, Freeport, Long Island. Shout out to everybody in the 516 area. Salute to you guys. SonicFanTV. Whoa, checking in from Seattle. So they're getting ready for their re-debut. Okay. All right. Let's do it. SonicFanTV. Salute. We also got Lloyd Barker Jr. checking in from San Diego. Salute, man. Al, who you want to shout out, man?
First and foremost, I want to shout out to this guy, Tawan, who's from Brooklyn but living out in California. My boy Los, who moved out there. He's in the Air Force. He was out there. He's always promoting the show, man. And somebody he ran into at a restaurant while he was out with his wifey said, yo, he's a big supporter of KFTV. FaceTime and just told me that we are his number one source, man. So shout out to Tawan, man, out there in California from Brooklyn. But shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody.
And we thank him for his service, man. Thank you for he's in the armed forces, right? Or is it the
no, my boy Los is.
Okay,
he just met him.
Well, shout out to Los. Shout out to Los for sure, and shout out to Tawan. You said?
Yeah, Tawan.
Shout out to Tawan, man. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Los. Thanks for the service as well, man.
Shout out to Mustafa from Hollis, Queens, man.
Mustafa.
Shout out to who is this? Mighty Mausu, shout out to you for being out in Rochester. We got who else? We got Armand Duda from Sayreville, New Jersey. Shout out to you. Can you dig it from Raleigh, North Carolina, man?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, we got. Wait, is Nave Horry also from Seattle? Because if that's the truth, man, then we got a few people in here from Seattle.
Okay. All right, so hopefully you guys can link up, watch the finals together, watch the games together. CK, you got your chat open? Who you want to shout out, man?
Yeah, no, I got him. I love the name so much, Perk Franklin, but I strictly picked them because Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
So shout out to you for 10 toes deep.
Yeah.
Knicks fandom in Ohio right now with Cleveland, and they need the help. They need the help. So shout out to you being out there with us. I'm trying to see all the people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking to see if we have some Oklahomas or San Antonios. I'm talking about for future reference. No, but shout out to everybody. As always, if you guys are here with us on the post game and you guys are watching the play-by-play too, shout out to all of you. I can't go down the list on all the names you guys are on. I'm seeing KGs and rare editions. Shout out to all of you guys, man. That's crazy. That's a lot of KFTV, and you guys are doing it because you want to be here, because this is the place for the fans, by the fans. So shout out to y'all. But yeah, man, Samir, I'm trying to get what's that? Is Washington, right?
Yeah, Snoqualmie, Washington.
Washington, yeah. Samir, shout out to you. I'm trying to see the other one. Yeah, Seattle. There's a lot of Seattle.
Man. Shout out to the Emerald City.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Emerald City.
He's also from Seattle. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
Let's go. All right. So we got a couple people in here who can link up. Well, we got to build a database, for the fans in different regions, man, because, we've been getting requests. We get them every year, every playoff. Like, is there a watch party or people linking up in my city? First and foremost, shout out to 33 Taps. our left coast Knicks family. You know, we got a taste of what they do a couple years ago, and it was super impressive and just a whole vibe. Like, I remember we went out there for a random MLK Day game, and like, you know, this was Knicks versus Grizzlies.
Yeah.
And like, and this is also during the NFL wild card playoffs.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, we had the entire 33 taps packed out from front to back. CK, you were there, right? You pulled up, right?
I was with you. Yeah,
Bro, we had the whole thing front to back. We had everybody watching a football game outside, watching on the street. we put them on the street. So
on top of that, RJ was out, like Brunson was
bro,
out.
we had nobody playing. Nobody playing.
Yeah,
and we had that thing
crazy.
rocking. So, you know, 33 taps have been rocking. Shout out to my Knicks fans in Austin, Texas. They got a big crew going out there. Somebody hit me randomly. They were like, yo, what's going on? Is anything going on in Austin? I'm a Knicks fan. I tapped them in with LP because LP's a big Knicks fan out in Austin. So they had a group going. H-Town has a big group going. I think Tampa, so is starting to sprout up, man. We got little satellite, little satellite communities popping up. So shout out to everybody that's getting together, man. Okay, Lloyd Barker Rock Jr., $5 Super Chat says, CP, I linked up with the San Diego game watch. It was lit. We're bringing our brooms on Monday. So, Lloyd Barker Rock, did you link up with Abdul and Swanee and them? Did you link up with Abdul? Shout out to Lloyd Barker Rock. Shout out to our San Diego Knicks family, man. So, you know, everybody's just huddling up and getting together to tap in with the orange and blue worldwide, man. Worldwide phenomenon, and it's a beautiful thing to see for sure. Okay, DJ Out of Frat says, yeah, shout out to the Austin Watch Party. Okay. Yep. Salute to everybody that was watching in H-Town as well. Yeah, came in full, says, wait, what's going on with Knicks fans in Austin? You got to hit up LP. So came in the chat, hit us up on the KnicksFanTV Instagram. I'll patch you in with LP, and you'll link up with the people in Austin, Texas. But yeah, the people in Austin is getting it going, man. We got a nice little crowd going out there for sure. So link you up with LP. LP, if you're out there, call in and let the people know where you guys are watching at, and you can go ahead and promote. So shout out to LP if you're watching. Let's get to him early because I want to close with Chuck. Let's get to the Glocks, man. CodyGlock, how you feeling, man?
I'm in that place.
Yes, sir.
I'm in that space.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
So listen, right? Boom, right? So I ain't gonna go crazy Glock nightmare mode just yet. You feel me? For two reasons. Because the daughter's, she's sleeping. And I ain't trying to go outside right now. And the other reason is job not finished. But first of all, let me nip this in the bud right now. Don't worry about Mitchie at all. This series or moving forward. We up 3-0. I don't want to hear shit, but I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing about Mitchie. I don't want to hear nothing about wanting the Knicks to lose one on the road just so they could close out on the Garden.
Well,
like,
Landry, first and foremost, congratulations.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. I had the Landry going. Go ahead, man.
Like who would want the Knicks to lose one right now just so they could? Don't ever call up with that take again. I love you.
Yeah, that was STG. That
was
STG, man. That was a little blasphemous.
I love you, STG Nick. Don't ever call up singing something like that again. Yo, look, they could close. Look, boom, right? Shout out Grabba, right? Happy birthday, my dog. But when you hear that, yo, I'm in the spot. I'm in the place. I'm in that space. I'm in that trace. I'm in that case. I'm in that chase. That's CodyGlock. When you hear that, that's Cody. When you hear that Mitchie no snitchy, that's the Glockster. No, I'm on hots right now.
Let's go.
Yo, Silly Ping, Alex, Silly K, Tulu K, right? Wait, before I go crazy, I know I don't want to take up too much time. What's today's sponsor? I don't care. Yo, this is how much. This is how much started off, right? Bust it. Y'all remember Bart in the intro, and he's in the detention, and he's writing miscellaneous shit on consecutively on the board about the things he did. So now apply that to the Knicks. And up to this point, I'm acknowledging all of our fans. So this is my question to y'all, each of y'all on this panel. What do you think them certain Knicks fans that was crying during the season are writing on that chalkboard right now? I'll tell you the answer. I'll tell you the answer if you don't want to say it.
I'll tell you. My diaper is full.
That's one of them.
My diaper is full. Shout out to the dads out there.
That's what they writing, Mikal, I would never doubt you again. F them picks consecutively 150 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
They writing that. We get into the finals because of the way he's elevated his game. You could argue these past 3 to 4 games he's been the best two-way player on the Knicks. Ever since OG went down, we seen Mikal Bridges. We all thought we was gonna get 2 years ago. He was arguably the best player on the floor again tonight. Yo, nah. Que lo que wa. Plátano con salami. Kimbara ki mami mama ki mama. No cat, no rings.
No
right?
cat, no
no
rings.
cat, no rings. No bodega, no bling. You see them dimes? Dímelo. He was dropping dímelo. Hard times make a little kid hate Santa Claus. Shout out Lloyd Banks, right? We made the Cavs hate Santa Claus this year, right?
Yeah.
And now we about to make them hate Memorial Day. Cat showed he's clearly the second best big man left in the playoffs, and he's playing defense. And I remember before we even got Cat on the team, CP kept saying, "Oh, Cat can't play defense. Cat could be soft." This is not the Cat we want to know, silly ping.
No, you're right. You're right.
This is his 3rd consecutive conference finals. His ribs is touching. Everybody on the squad ribs is touching. So don't make them wait. Cavs come around the Knicks, just bit them and snatch they plate. Shout out DMX.
No,
Yo,
yeah. That might have sailed over people's heads. I got that. I caught that. Stop being greedy. Let's go.
Yeah. We right here with the silly pink.
Let's go.
The dog has awakened from his slumber.
Yes, he has.
Yo, shout out Okuatunda, right? Yo, Okuatunda, Triple OG should have been the damn first team defender this year.
Yo, yeah, he got robbed.
Scotty, whoever got it over him, I could guarantee you OG is more impactful, more valuable defensively than anybody on that first team but Wemby. I don't care. OG back hitting threes with a hand in his face, back to defending at a high level. We the freshest team with some hungry lions on the squad. Yo, Shamet, yo, Shama Cheese. God Sham, I'm glad y'all set it off. He has, him coming from an injured shoulder, fighting for a roster spot with bum-ass Malcolm Brogdon into a Knick legend with the likes of Steve Novak, J.R. Smith, Amari. Shamet up there now. Shamet, once a Knick, always a Knick. He saved us this series, and he's doubled down ever since. Efficient shooting and effective defense on the perimeter. Josh Taylor, I see you, Josh Taylor, locked in all the way. I don't care about what happened in this game. Josh, you a dog, a big dog. It seems like everybody has a legacy moment up until this point in the playoffs. But you see the spin stepdaddy jumper over Donovan, the fake Mitchie?
Yeah.
You seen the spin, and you see Josh Taylor's face after that? Cold-blooded. Josh Taylor is hungry. Josh Taylor is hungry. He's hitting threes when it counts, and he's getting every 50-50 ball, and he's fighting for rebounds like he's 7 feet. Can't ask for more. Last but not least, right? I don't know what to say about this guy, bruh. First of all, Deuce, keep fighting, my little thon. Gonna always pull through for you, baby. You like my life charm. Word is born, thon. Bet y'all ain't hear that in a while.
Let's go.
Daddy, great energy, great defense. Jose, back. Keep applying pressure. Give us that energy off the bench. But man, when I tell y'all, right, I never in my life seen a guy this height, this good since like Allen Iverson, bro. Big pun. Captain Clutch. The prophecy. Jalen Brunson, it's like I don't know what to say. Every time I call into KFTV, it's rare you hear CodyGlock talk about Jalen Brunson. And yes, I'm referring to myself in the third person. Chuck D knows my name, so I have the damn right. Shout out Q-Tip. Shout out J. Cal.
Let's go.
Shout out Stephon Marbury. Right? Yo, but Jalen Brunson, I'm going to put it like this. All my life, I'm 30 years old. A 30 ball, right? Been watching basketball all my life. Been a Knicks fan all my life. Been a basketball fan all my life. I always watched other teams give the ball to somebody like Kobe, give the ball to somebody like AI, give the ball to somebody like Shaq, D-Wade, T-Mac, Vince Carter, Detroit and the boys. The list goes on. We got a guy to give the ball to, bro. and he kills. Mátalo. He's a killer. He's a killer. You know what Undertaker? You know what we got the position in the Cavs right now. Pause. You know when the Undertaker does the finger to his neck and he's about to tombstone you to hell. That's what we're doing right now. Shout out Nikki Pipes, man. Shout out Chuck D the God. Shout out Chuck D the God. Shout out everybody, bro. Shout out yo, my boy Blade Pender Hughes, bro. That's the big ZB. Shout out Blade Pender Hughes. We was at the watch party, the game one. That's my doggy. ZB. Yo, I'm out, man.
Let's go.
Peace, man. Peace to the righteous gods, B.
Let's go. Shout out to the Glocks, man. Throw some fives in the chat for our guy CodyGlock. As he said, man, one of the more important things he said was that the dog got robbed. And here was Cat speaking on the dog, man. Here we go.
No one wants to ask OG about second team. All defense.
Hang on, I got it. Let me get this. Get the volume up. All right, here we go. Let's get this volume up a little bit. Let's turb it up. Here we go.
No one wants to ask OG about second team. All defense. Come on, bro. Come on, he's one of the best defenders in the world, and he got robbed from first.
Speak on it, Big Bodega. He got robbed. Absolutely got robbed. That's all right, man. We focus on the shit. He got robbed.
I have a confession to make. I didn't see the clip, and I was confused on who that was speaking. I don't mean to add to the meme, but I'm like, who is that talking?
Yeah. Hey, man. But they was, go like a boss, man.
It was, yeah.
He bossed it up.
He chose that voice. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, all right.
Let's go.
I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know.
All right, let's rapid fire, man. Let's go to the land down under. We got to get to my guy, AK. AK, what's good?
CP, Alex, CK.
How we feeling?
I'm gonna keep it nice and calm.
Yes.
Not! We are up, baby. Come on. 3-0. 3-0. Firstly, OG was robbed. Oh my gosh. Derek White? Are you serious? There's no way. But anyway, we're going to let that slide.
Yeah.
Landry, Mikal. We're finally starting to see them by Mikal. Oh my God. 22 points, man. He's up. Man, after the Hawks loss, I knew everything was going to be Irie. Everyone was freaking out. I knew it was going to be Irie, right? I knew we were going to find our groove. 10 in a row. We haven't seen that literally. When's the last time we had 10 in a row? Let alone the playoffs. But 10 wins in a row. We always got to 8. We always got to 9. It was always RJ Barrett is rolling. We lose at 9, right? We always lost to a team that was way better than us. But 10 in a row. My dogs are hungry.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? My dogs are hungry.
Let's go.
We're coming for that chip. Knicks in 6 in the finals against the Spurs. OKC ain't going to make it, right? And we up.
Let's
up,
go.
baby. Come on.
Now
Time
listen.
to be hype.
Now listen. We were talking about watch party meetups. Somebody in the chat said, "Is anybody meeting up near Canberra, Australia? Where is that at in relation to you, man?"
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure exactly where that is. That could be Canberra. That's probably in Queensland.
Yeah.
That's the country folk. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's a bit.
You in the city. You in the big city, right?
Canberra. Oh, sorry, I missed out on that. No, Canberra. Okay,
Canberra.
Canberra. Yeah, Canberra.
Okay.
Yeah, that's at Australian Capital Territory. It's maybe 4 or 5 hours. I'm in Sydney.
All right.
So it's about 4 or 5 hours. But
all right.
But hey, man, I got to be tapped in. I'm gonna definitely go to a couple watch parties here.
Yeah.
And
do we got Nick watch parties out there? You getting it cracking out there? What are you doing, man? Are you watching by yourself? How you watching?
I got some of my friends. They're trying to join the hype now. I'm like, yeah, you stay in your lane. These Timberwolves supporters, that sort of thing. I'm like, you're not one of us, but it's all love at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
They
say they're happy for me. They're happy for me and everything like that.
Yeah.
I got a couple of gray hairs now because of the Knicks.
Let's go.
Knicks, but You know, we are. We're finally like the finals. Can't believe it. The finals, man. We're here. We're gonna be here.
Well,
Come
we
on.
got you, man. We got you representing, man. You out there 10 toes down. We got you, man. You holding us down. We got you, AK, man. Call back anytime.
Appreciate you.
That's all I got.
Amen. Appreciate you. God bless.
So I got AK representing from the land down under. Always hype. Throw some fives in the chat for our guy AK, man.
Throwing a little patois in there.
Yeah. He hit us with a crossover. He said he's going to keep it calm. And then he went from 0 to 10 fast. Shout out to AK, man. I love his energy, man. He's hype. He's always hype. Shout out to AK. All right, man. We're keeping it rapid fire on the phones here. Let's go to Soon Christopher. Soon Christopher, you up next.
Yo, what's good?
How you doing, man? Where you calling in from, man?
I'm doing good. I'm in Atlanta. I'm from New York, though.
Okay, no problem, man. How you feel?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, last time I called, y'all had the phone numbers. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
2018, 19 or something like that.
For sure. But hey, that means you've been rocking with us for a long time, man. So we appreciate you, man.
For sure. Y'all like therapy because we was horrible when I was watching the Knicks, bro. For years.
Yeah.
Not horrible. I mean, we was a building team. We was in rebuilding, looking at drafts, mock drafts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say, like, I went to the last game in Atlanta, the last road game, and Jalen had 30 points and 13 assists. That's actually the first game I went to and played, and like when Jalen played, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, what? I was like, dang, he really showed out. And then Cat had 21 points and like 12 rebounds. We won 108, 105. It was mad Knicks fans in there. Like we was like deep,
killing it.
And I don't want to take too much time. I was gonna talk about the past 30 years. It's like crazy, but
yeah. Oh, we got time for that, man. We'll enjoy the present. We got time for that, man.
Yeah. I know it's rapid fire. I wanted to say, what a time to be alive. 2026. We got one more game to get. One more game. One more game.
One more.
For 5 more to go.
There we go, man. Salute, man.
We don't want the consolation prize though, bro.
Absolutely. We want the whole thing.
We got to win. All right. RSVP, Alex, and CK, man.
Yeah, man.
I've been rocking with y'all for mad long. I'm gonna join the little what is the member? I don't even know how to do this. I was on the phone, bro. I didn't even know about the. No, I'm serious. I'm new to the Discord. I'll be on Madden leagues and stuff.
Yeah,
there's mad chats I'm in. So it's like it's the first time I called on here.
Well, that's dope, man. That's you taking the step, man. You're in the Discord. That's easier.
I'm in my 30s, bro. I'm a young OG, but like you feel me? It's like I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you tapping in, man.
All right, for sure. Y'all have a good one.
Salute, man. Shout out to Soon Christopher. Is Stilico still down there in the Discord? My Discord people? Is Stilico still down there?
Oh, the mayor.
We haven't heard from Stilico. A lot of people we haven't heard from in a while, man. We hope we can hear from you guys, man. Hopefully everybody's all right. Shout out to Stilico. Let's go. Shout out Gary Rocket, $10 Super Chat says, yo, we going to the finals, man. Salute. Honcho, $10 Super Chat says, I'm going to say it again. We're going to give the Cavs the Philly treatment. Get the brooms out. Let's go. Juju Rose live from Cleveland. Let's go, Knicks. Okay. So I don't know if you're at the game, but he's there. Salute to Juju Rose. Let's get it there. KP Go. $10 Super Chat says, if Mikal has taught me anything, it's that he cruises regular season and becomes a demon in the playoffs. After those picks, after regular season, we got bigger dreams on our schedule. Let's go, man. Jacob Bell, $10 Super Chat says, CK is the GOAT, and Knicks in 4, maybe 5. I think Cleveland has some pride. CP and Alex, also the greatest. What a time to be alive as a Knicks fan. Absolutely, man. Great time. It's our time, man. It is our time.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to NSB Corey, $10 Super Chat says, make a track meet. They cannot keep up. Make it a track meet. They cannot keep up. Cleveland stumbled in the finals. Well, was never concerned. Knicks in 4. We sweep, and we get some sleep before the finals week. All 82 tapped in. Let's go. That was a bar. That was a bar right there. It was nice.
All right.
That was nice, man. 10 in a row. Wow, this team is just, This team is doing a damn thing, man. Got to be proud of these boys, man. Got to. Okay. All right, wrapping up. Prince 16, rapid fire. How you feeling? Rapid fire.
Number one show for the fans by the fans. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. 3,400 in the chat.
Let's
Only
go.
1,200 likes. I need them likes up. ACP, last time I checked, We ain't been in the finals since 1999.
Yes.
I need everybody to get them likes up. Everybody share. I want everybody to share. Grandma, share this with your mom, share this with your uncles, even the ops, even the other fans. I need you to share. We got to get our numbers up because this is the #1 show for the fans by the fans. I want to shout out little CP. I want to shout out little Alex. You know what I'm saying? Because they the next generation of Knicks fans. I want to shout out all our sponsors. I want to shout out TM Gamba. I want to shout out Tuck D. Hey, my boy Ari, where you at, man? I got some smoke. Shout out Ari 5
You've been looking for Ari. You've been looking for Ari for the past 2 nights.
You know that, big bro. So you gonna make it happen, CP. I got some smoke for my boy, and nothing but respect, because he's the last of the Mohican. He the last loyal of the loyalists. I don't know where Jay from Florida at. I don't know where King DJ at. I don't know where your boy. I don't know where Papa Left at. Where y'all at?
They're on Twitter. They're on Twitter. You can find them on Twitter.
Yes, sir, big bro. But Ari, it's all love. I love you to death. But I got some smoke for you because you and my boy CK. Yo, CK2K. I'm gonna deal with him for you because you know why? I don't want to hear no more Mikal talk. CP, that Mikal talk is dead. Because and by the way, you can hear me, CP?
Yeah, we got you, man. You live, man. This is your show, man.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Somebody got their speakers on. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could hear somebody was talking. Okay, yeah, back to CK. Well, Ari, all I got to tell Ari is no more talk. And I got some receipts because last year they said the same thing about Mikal. Game 1 and 2 in Boston. Oh, we ain't got nothing. Apology letters are out. We don't got nothing to say about Mikal. We don't got no problems. This year they did the same thing. Mikal was stinking up the season. Everybody want to trade Mikal. Everybody got smoke for Mikal. So all I'm saying is, fans, let's this time no more talk about Mikal. No more talk about Mike Brown because he led us further than Tibbs did. I got love for Tibbs. No problem with Tibbs. But Mike Brown, he about to take us to the finals. So let's leave that alone too. You know what I'm saying? Now with Jalen Brunson, first of all, shout out Josh Hart, CP. Josh Hart came to the show. I told you you're going to have many, many more blessings coming your way. You know who's coming next after we win the finals? Jalen Brunson's coming to the #1 show for the fans by the fans because he's coming to answer what I got to tell him today. Yo, Brunson, why you lied to us, man? Yo, CP, do you know Jalen Brunson lied to us?
How you figure?
You guys know Jalen Brunson lied to us.
Yeah,
this man, and I knew he was special. I knew he was the one. Jalen Brunson's the golden one. Jalen Brunson is the only player. By the way, CK. By the way, Alex. So we done had Tracy McGrady on one leg coming to our team. We done had Penny Hardaway coming to our team. We done had Mutombo. We done had Stoudemire. We done had Carmelo. Every single one of them, as soon as they come to the introduction podium, you know what they used to tell us? I couldn't wait. I love Stoudemire's talk. Stoudemire said, yo, the Knicks are back. We're about to win championships. We're about to go to the playoffs. We're about to do this, and that. Everybody said that.
I love how we say go rapid fire, then he goes down the history of Knicks.
Came first and he said, I'm not no savior. I'm not here to save this fan. I'm not here. I'm not that superstar. I'm not the one.
We ask him
when
for
he said
rapid
that,
fire,
I
but it's
said,
all
watch
done,
it in
man.
a funny way. My mom told me, watch him be the one. Watch him be our savior because a savior doesn't boast. A savior doesn't talk. Jalen Brunson, why you lied to us, man? You the one, man. You the one. You need to come to the show, the #1 show for the fans by the fans. You need to come to the #1 show for the fans and show us because you the one, man. We love you. I love y'all, man. Yo, CK2K, Alex, Gamba, TM, y'all already know the vibe. Shout out Tuck D. Shout out Ari 5 Picks. Ari, I got some smoke for you. Stop talking about Mikal. Don't ever talk about Mikal again. Love y'all, man.
Let's go. Prince 16, and he's out of there, man. I love it. He drops a little history.
Couldn't break him, man. Couldn't break him.
You gotta love the energy, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. His energy's unmatched. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get to the rhyme animal, Chuck D, to close this out, man. Chuck, how you feeling, man?
Man, I love that energy. Yo, what I got to say, man? Yo, the Glocks to put it down, yo. I just love that energy, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, CP, you don't have to jump out the window yet.
Okay.
You don't have to eat no pizza. But after game 4, you could just dip your toe in the Lake Erie, right behind the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that's all it'll take.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yes.
And we got work to do. Jalen Brunson, man, let me tell you, Cap. Hey, how do you feel Mike Breen has been pushing Captain Clutch, man, left and right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They've been pumping.
Yeah.
They've been pumping it.
Yes, he has.
And you know what, man? My OG self got a triple OG text back from the great Marv Albert. So, you know, I'm over the top.
Yeah.
Marv is excited. Yes.
Let's go.
So
I'm not out the window yet. I'm waiting to game 4 because it's all about the finals. And I know when game 4 happens, Alex, CK, you're gonna see CP in Cleveland do the Patrick Ewing pose when he jumped on the table.
yeah. You already
Send
know.
us a picture of that.
Yo, I'm
picture
coming
of that.
through with my 33. I found it, actually. I
Yes.
found it. I went to the cleaners and damn near strong on the guy. Like, give me my jerseys that I lost. But side story. That's a side quest. Go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's accurate. Bring it out to Cleveland, man, and give us that pose. You know, real quick. Choose the poison that will dead you basketball wise. They smell that. The cap he's maniacal, man. Whatever, everybody's injected like a vampire with this Nova Baka bite that the captain is in everybody's neck. And let me tell you, man, I'm tired of hearing how the West was won. I'm tired of hearing how the West is better. I don't think the Spurs will beat OKC anyway, but really, seriously, we hard to kill no matter what. Period. We've been beating the racks off of Minnesota and Denver and anybody in the West when we're seriously about it the past 3 years. All right. And let me tell you this, man. Spurs and OKC outside Wemby and SGA, they ain't never seen no moment like this at the big stage in New York City. So this test is gonna be for them. Teams, pretty much they got no names trying to make a name for themselves. And the first time they make a name for themselves, they trying to leave both of those cities when they do. That's real talk. They had to go back and forth between Indianapolis and Oklahoma City for last year's finals. If we get in the finals, the fan base, New York City, everybody's a factor. Unfortunately, we also have the worst year ever for basketball. Right, the worst year ever for basketball analysts ever was this year. They're not paying attention. OG's second team, they're not paying attention. They're waiting for us to fail. It's almost like half the world is hating for our every move. I'll leave you with this one, man. And I know there's going to be packed up Fugazi celebs in the house. You're going to see me here with the fan base, KFTV, and Knicks Nation. I'm not going to be associated with the Fugazi celebs. And I tell you this, I wish, and let me know this, who has home court advantage come to find? I'm not jumping ahead, but who does? Wouldn't that have been a great idea? Whatever team won the tournament, automatically the conference gets the home court advantage. So what good is the tournament anyway?
Yeah, the NBA
if
Cup.
If you get no perks.
Yeah, NBA Cup. NBA Cup.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like if the East won, then the Eastern Conference should get the home court advantage. So, I mean, it's kind of benign until it is. But about Seattle, we got a lot of Seattle fans, and you damn sure damn Skippy, they ain't winning for OKC.
Yeah,
So-
right.
So, I mean, that's rapid fire enough for me. But listen, one more. I'm going to jump out the window wherever I'm at with UCP. And because the finals is a special moment, embrace the time, ride the ride. This is beautiful. And I've been a fan. This reminds me of 1969 when I was 9. And like I said, when I clicked into Marv Albert and he said, yes, what better is to say? Let's go, y'all.
Let's go. Throw some fives in the chat. Throw a hashtag PE in the chat for the rhyme animal, Chuck D. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy the ride. As he said, enjoy the ride, man. One more to get it done. And we will be in Cleveland, man. Yeah, I found my jersey. I got that white Mitchell & Ness 33, and I lost it, and I lost my franchise jersey. And I went to the cleaners today. I came very close to catching the case, but they found it. They did. They found it. They found my 2 missing jerseys, man. So. Yeah, so I'll be repping one of those on Monday, man. I'll be repping one of those on Monday. So game 4, hopefully they can get it done. Shout out to the captain. Okay, Al, where we at on the supers, man? Where do we leave off? I kind of went in order of donations. Let me see where I'm at. I think we're at shout out Jude. Jude says 1 game at a time. I will cry if we win the chip. Finally, they're playing for one another. Shout out Sun Doggy. Wow, we missed this one. Sun Doggy 8 gifted 20 franchise channel members, man. Salute to Son Doggy, man. Always supporting the show. Son Doggy, we appreciate you. They're not even in the chat right now. I think they went to sleep. Shout out Son Doggy. BKG's $10 super chat says, salute, fellas. CK family show them picks. Bridges for ECF MVP, CP, and Alex. Told y'all from the beginning, Knicks sweep. Let's go. Knicks, peace. Yeah, he did. He did say Knicks sweep. Do Live, 9445, $20 super chat says, I think CK spoke about being bougie before and wanting more, and I'm the same. My one wish is change that start of the second quarter lineup. We'll be there for the first home game. Let's go Knicks. Jumping out the window.
Really?
What was the opening lineup in the second quarter? Was that the Alvarado Cat one?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Alvarado. Was it Shamet?
Shamet was in that, yeah.
He was in it?
Alvarado, Shamet, Clarkson. Yeah, you know what? He's right. The the start of the fourth quarter, he did the lineup. I'm thinking, I didn't like it either. Because there was no OG. It was the same thing we were talking about, CP. No OG and no Mikal started the second quarter, and they eventually got put in a few minutes in. But yeah. So it was oh my goodness, Alvarado. It was Shamet. It was Clarkson. It was I forget.
Cap definitely has to be out there.
Yeah, and was it Deuce? Because it was no OG, it was no Mikal.
Yeah, it was a little dicey.
It was a small lineup. Yeah. And then he corrected it about like a minute in, 2 minutes in.
Do Live also gifted 5 fat and shout out channel memberships. So we definitely appreciate you. Shout out to Co-Hatchet 1901, Australian $10 super chat says, wish I could fly myself out to the city. Showing love from Sydney, Australia. Been a fan since a kid. I'm nearly 30, so I know the other's pain is worse. We're going to the finals. What a time to be alive. Let's go. Omega Rex, the satellite watch party in Florida. You know what? We're going to get that set up. Steven Gomez, I got your email. I'll shoot you back this week, and we'll set that up for our South Florida Knicks fan for sure. Shout out Manny Face Speaks in South Florida. Shout out my guy South Florida, Jay and Rebecca. Shout out my guy O-Dog as well. They were together down in Miami watching, so that's our Miami family as well, man. Manny Faces official $10 super chat says, everything Doomers whined about has flipped. Jalen no hero balls, still clutch when you need him. Mikal buckets, Cat no dump fouls, bench Shamet popping, OG working back, everyone healthy. Well said. Great comment there. Shout out to the Knickerbocker BK to VA, $5 super chat says, Knicks like that. Old Blues record. Whoop you when I wanna. Salute, man. Salute. Shout out Ryan from Australia. I told you we have you in Australia, man. $15 Australian super chat says 10 in a row. The deal is sealed. Booked my flight on Friday because I was already out the window. So, hey, man, MSG is going to be live. Australia to NYC for the 2026 NBA Finals. Let's family show go. It's going to be live. Get your tickets now because, yeah. Get your tickets, man. That's all I'll say is get your tickets. Al, you want to start off NY to PA?
Shout out to NY to PA for the $5 super chat. Said, what the Knicks doing is crazy. Very proud fan. Got my KFTV Mitch dunk, the new dunk. Let's go KFTV. Big up CP, Alex, CK. Good job, KFTV. Shout out to Knicks Forever with the $5 super chat. Said, I truly believe we are the best team left in the playoffs. Only we can stop ourselves. I agree with that 100%, man. Shout out to Chuck D, man, with the $10 super chat. Says 10-5, nasty. At this point, this Nova Knickerbocker focus has set into the blood right now, and the past a guy like Garland would hurt us. With point guard play, Cap is brainiacking the whole floor no matter who's ahead. Shout out to KG Sevenfold, man. Shout out to you for a $2 super chat. Says 10 in a row. ECF chip. We're witnessing history right now with a smiley face emoji. Shout out to Juju Rose with the $10 super chat. Says live from Cleveland. Let's go Knicks. Hey, I guess Juju was in the building for this one. Shout out to Honcho 875 with the $10 super chat. Says, I'm going to say it again. We're going to give the Cavs the Philly treatment. Get the brooms out. Hashtag KFTV. Shout out to Gary Riker with the $10 super chat. Says, yo, we going to the finals. Shout out to Deborah John with the $5 super chat. Says, let's go Knicks. By the way, any watch parties here in Vegas? Out in Vegas. Shout out to New York to PA once again with the $2 super chat. Says Knicks and KTV, let's go. Shout out to Dark Souls with the $5 super chat. Says Cavs look like they just got off a 10-hour shift at the warehouse. They're gassed. By the way, think we should throw game 4 so we can celebrate in the garden? No, man. We should not do that. Just go. Stop. Sweep. Just sweep them, man. If you got the opportunity to sweep and get 9 days worth of rest, get 9 days worth of why make it? Why give them any sort of life? Beat them. Show your dominance, man. Don't play with your food. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's been the whole mantra this postseason. Don't play with your food. Shout out to Cedric Melbourne with the $20 super chat. Says finals tickets cop and been waiting for this my whole damn adult life. Spurs and OKC must be watching in fear. Let's finish our food in the land and rest while the others fight to see who's our next victim. Throwing 4 broom emojis. Shout out to ACL with the $5 super chat. Says Danhausen strikes again. Nixon 4. Shout out to their KP Go with the $10 super chat. Says if Mikal has taught us anything, is that he cruises regular season and becomes a demon in the playoffs. F those picks. F the regular season. We got bigger dreams on our schedule. Shout out to Idzy FC with the $2 super chat. This is a special team. Close it out on Monday. Shout out to Evan 3322 with the $5 super chat. Says on the LIRR heading back home from the watch party. Great vibes and Shamet chants were loud. Shout out to Jacob Ball with the $10 super chat. Said CK is the go. Oh, we got that one. Shout out to New York to Pennsylvania with the $2 super chat. CP, where's the watch party for finals June 3rd? I think CP's still working on that one, so he'll figure that one and let the people know in a bit. Shout out to Young Kobe. Shout out to Young Kobe for being a franchise channel for 38 months. Says shout out to Leon Rose. He made the right hire. We have never witnessed a Knicks team this dominant. 5 more win, fellas. Cleveland, this is for you.
There it is.
Waiting for that one. Shout out to Black Westchester, man, with the $5 super chat. Says Knicks 10 in a row. Can you feel it? How about can you dig it? Shout out to D. Lou for being a franchise channel for 12 months. As a wise man once said, CK, F them picks. Shout out to SB Corey with the $10 super chat. Says make a track. Oh, did we get that one? Make a track meet. They can't keep it. Yeah, shout out. We got that one. Shout out to SB Corey. Shout out to Manny Face is official with the $5 super chat. Says word Alex. Always hated the idea of an 8 or 9-man rotation in the playoffs. Play the best player for the moment. Yeah, man. Just gotta find the guy who's in rhythm. That's all that matters. Shout out to MA007 with the $2 super chat. Says Travis drinking beer, but Nick said hold my beer. Shout out to Timothy Danzel with the $10 super chat. Says we go into the finals like McFadden and Whitehead said. Ain't no stopping us now. A reference for OGs in the chat. I know Chuck D know what I'm talking about. Ain't no stopping us now. Shout out to Andrew Zoo with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Says coaches have figured out how to max the roster. Shout out to Jake for becoming a franchise channel. Shout out to Lord Steven Stone with the $2 super chat. Says what a game. Let's go Knicks. Good team effort. Shout out to Eric L. Beats, the resident KFTV DJ with the $50 super chat. Said another solid win for the Knicks. Another double-digit win. Now at plus 234 for this playoff run at 11-2. The watch party at Princess Alley was a zoo, even in the rain. I cannot wait until Monday when we are back at Slate for the closeout of the series. Shout out to Jacob Ball with the $5 super chat. Says Cat played well, but I need 2 more points and rebounds. Just selfishly. I guess he wanted that triple-double, man. He wanted that triple-double. Other than the money, I see. Not even a triple-double. I got you. That you had a parlay going or something about that. Says, other than the money that I lost, no reason to be mad at Carl. Let's go Knicks. Gotcha. Shout out to Expect the Fight with the $10 super chat. Says, salute to all Knicks Nation and Dan Housen too. Shout out to Desmond Jordan with the $5 super chat. Says, being on the Knicks has a deeper meaning for Shamet. He had vibes like it's either be a Nick or I'm going to just be a cameraman for tennis, and it shows. Good Lord, man. That was shots fired. Shots fired for no reason for Shamet, man. Come on now. Shout out to our guy, B Guest, Knicks Twitter Day champ with the KFTV crew. Says, been a franchise chummer for 38 months. Says, I would rather they win this in 4. We beat Boston last year. Fans celebrate the win like the job was finished. Keep them away from the noise. Hashtag lock in. Yeah, man. Job's not finished. We could be hyped. We could be jumping out the window, but the job's not finished. One game at a time. Shout out to Mad Mix. Or is it no? Shout out to Mad Me. Shout out to Mad Me for being a franchise channel member for 10 months. Says Landry's threes felt like. All right, man. That's a little too off the rails. I can't.
Yeah. All right, good. It's a good thing you read it ahead of time, man. Shout out to everybody who's at the KFTV watch party tonight, man. If you was at the KFTV watch party tonight, man, just throw some comments in the chat. I heard it was jumping. It was crazy. I wasn't even there, but I heard it was jumping. So shout out to everybody that was at the KFTV watch party. Where'd you leave off at, Al?
Mad Me with the OD.
Mad Me.
It's X Mad Me. He's a franchise. Been a franchise channel member for 10 months.
Man. You got Cedric No. Did you get the second Cedric Melvin?
Which one was that?
Oh man.
Oh, it's right after B Guest.
I'm lost. B Guest, the franchise, the I Would Rather.
Yeah, it's right.
Okay, got you. Shout out to Jason Woke, man. Woke producer says unbelievable. Kalshi still has us at a 24% chance to win the finals. Place your bet now. Place your bets now. Shout out OK Bert, $5 Super Chats. Is one thing that has stood out the most to me about this team is that they have counters for everything. 5 more games. Let's go. Lock in. Shout out Black Watch, just a $5 Super Chat. Says fans since 1982. A lot of heartbreak, PTSD, and disappointment. A lot of fake hope. But yo, this feels different for real. Let's go, Knicks. Salute KFTV crew. Salute, man. We got $20 Super Chats from shout out to the Knickerbocker. BK to VA says another one bite the dust. Let's go. Great job, guys. Shout out to Sherwin Blank. 6324 $20 Super Chat says the Hawks woke up the Knicks like Gohan in the Cell game. Y'all understand that? Y'all got the reference?
Understand that?
No.
Yeah. You understand the reference?
No idea.
You know what's crazy? There is so many DBZ references, even from the official New York Knicks page, even with Jalen Brunson being a Super Saiyan. And it's like, damn, man, CP really needs to, do his anime homework.
I'm lost, man. No clue. Looks hot. He says, I will be in New York for the watch party. Let's go Crown Heights. Salute to the Crown Heights, man. Used to live out there as well. Shout out Profile Video 732. $20 Super Chats has worked both home games. Had to suppress my emotions at the Mecca. Watched as a fan tonight. The team is another level. Shout out to everybody, our MSG staff and crew that keeps the people able to watch the games, man, that do the hard work. Shout out to everybody all over MSG, man, that keeps the lights on in there. Salute to you guys. We appreciate you as well. Shout out Do Live says we are this good since January 20th. Number 1 in net rating, 2nd in offensive rating, and 1st in defensive rating since January 20th. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out Expect to Fight, man. That's my cousin, man. Shout out to Expect to Fight, $10 Super Chat. Just thinking about it, 94, the World Cup was in the U.S., and OJ went on a low-speed chase during the finals. This is retribution. Let's go Spurs so we can get out our lick back for 99. Yes. I'm Petty. Let's go.
Yep.
Yes.
Please.
In front of the Admiral, in front of Tim Duncan, that would be something, though. Seriously, that would be.
And Pop, because he's still running the team. Don't forget.
Yeah, and Pop, man. Shout out to Kane Marco. $10 Super Chat. I got that one. Shout out Kane. We got you. Chris Ward Jr. Salute to Chris. Says CP ain't no half-stepping. Jump. Everybody wants me to jump, man. $10 Super Chat. J26 says, who can I contact to give 2 authentic Cat and Knicks jerseys for a finals giveaway? You can contact us, KFTVmedia@gmail.com. KFTVmedia@gmail.com. We'll send you the address, man. Black Watch this again says, CP, the window's calling. Salute to Will Latimer. Shout out Step 68. Will Latimer. $10 Super Chat says, CP, Alex, CK, salute. I'm out to Panama City Beach for the holiday weekend. Repping the squad. Salute to everybody on this Memorial Day weekend, man. All of our people we lost, man. We appreciate you guys. And all of our current active duty members, we appreciate your service, man. I always shout them out, even on Memorial Day, man. Remember everybody, man. those that are serving, those that we lost for sure. Salute, man. King David, $10 super chat says Knicks took a step further than last year's ECF. They were 2 games away last year, 1 game away this year. CP, it's time to jump. Knicks in 4 again. Let's go. Knicks in 4 again. Let's see. $5 super chat says Am in the Soul. $5 super chat says the challenge with the finals is that against either team, the Knicks won't have the best player on the court anymore like they have in the East. Well, time will tell if you're right on that. Time will tell if you're right on that. We won't crown either one.
Sure.
Captain Clutch hasn't even gotten started yet. We won't crown either one.
Yep.
MA007, $5 super chat says, saw Spider's post-game presser. He's looking sick. Once again, he can't pass Mountain Brunson. Can't pass him, man. First in the West, now twice in the East. 22, 24, 26. Can't get past him. Royal Lick, welcome to the franchise channel, man. $5 super chat from Sharon says, yo, we're on our way to the finals. Let's go. Shout out NY to PA, says KFTV wins the finals. Watch parties coming from PA. Look out for it. We got watch parties every night, man. So you already know we'll be rocking. No worries about that. Shout out to Wayhead10701, $5 super chat says, this is Steve from YL. Shout out to my boy Will from LI. Was man cool. Shout out to KFTV. We shining all year. Will from LI says he just got home. We got that. Shout out to Drin NJ LJ says CP go ahead and jump. Great win on the 38th birthday. 524 gang had Grabba. Hey, happy birthday, Grabba. All right, yeah. So happy birthday to this guy as well, Drin LI or LJ. What is this? I have my glasses. Shout out to Drin L1. So shout out to everybody whose birthdays today. We got multiple people's birthdays today. Lloyd Barker Rock. Dr. D. Roy says, we don't need to hear nothing about those picks. Mikal was built for this. This guy is taking us over on the other side. Let's go Knicks. Shout out to James Baker. James, man, hope you're feeling good, man. Shout out to James. $5 super chat to CP Alex CK. Much love. We on the way. For the people, by the people. Let's go Knicks, man. For sure. Shout out to James. Hope you're feeling good. Young Kobe says Knicks will be the first team to win the in-season tournament and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I want all the smoke. 5 more to go. Let's go.
I need it. I need that to happen.
Let's go. Al, go ahead and you want to start from Grinox Productions.
Shout out to Grinox Productions with the $2 super chat. Says 1 win from the finals. We popping, rocking, and socking. Shout out to New York City B-Ball, man, with the $2 super chat. Says shout out Mike Brown. Shout out to Maurice Glover for becoming a franchise channel member. Appreciate you. We got Haiku Homie here with the $5 super chat. Says his name is Brunson. He burns the Cavs fun with the D becomes undone. Holding tons like he's Big Pun. Can outrun a cruise missile like he's Tom in a Top Gun. All right, man. Shout out to Haiku Homie, man. Yeah, snaps. Snaps all around. Shout out to A Game 914 with the $10 super chat. Says 94 distant memory. 99 surprise. We made the finals. 2026. We win in the chip. For Father's Day, getting my wife her gifts. Go Knicks. Shout out to 399 New York City with the $5 super chat. Says, I feel like I'm 10 years old again in 99 with my Ewing jersey. Whatever happens, I'm proud of them. Beat the flop fest that is the West. Shout out to Guga Too Lovely with the $2 super chat. Says, 11 down, 5 to go. We have a job to finish. Shout out to NYC B-Ball 08 with the $2 super chat. Says, OG, I am bigger things. Finals MVP. Whoa, what happened there? Shout out to Janal Torre with the $5 super chat. Says, salute to CodyGlock. It's always hilarious watching CP, Alex, and CK process the wise words of the Glockster. Go Knicks.
Let's go.
Shout out to Omega Rex with the $2 super chat. Says, any KFTV satellite watch party in South Florida.
Yep, work on that. Yep.
Shout out to Bruh Man 11 with the $20 super chat. Says, jumping from the 50th floor. Spider is out of there. Knicks and foe. Shout out to Perk Franklin with the $10 super chat. Says, this our year, fellas. Let's family show. Go New York. Smile and enjoy, guys. It's history, and we're going to take it home. Shout out to Bronx Marksman 308 with the $5 super chat. Says, let's family show. Go. Everyone we have beat. The haters have had an already prepared excuse. What will be the excuse when we win the cup and chip in the same season? Shout out to Perk Franklin with the $5 super chat. Says also remember from the 937 Dayton, Ohio. Love seeing all these Ohio natives sick to their stomachs. Let's go, New York.
Shout out to Perk Franklin, man. Shout out to CK on the play-by-play. Shout out to Alex and everybody who called in tonight. One more to go to get to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody who called in, everybody who donated, Jay Cal, Jason Woke. Shout out to everybody who sent the super chat. If you're unable to send a super chat, send us a Cash App, $ KnicksFanTV on Cash App, or KnicksFanTV@gmail.com on PayPal. We definitely appreciate all the donations. Shout out to everybody who pulled up to the watch parties tonight. Monday, we will be back at Slate for the closeout. Look out for the flyer, which will be dropping tomorrow. But yeah, man, great job by those New York Knicks. Super proud of those boys, man. Orange and blue skies all day, every day. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember that these shows are available in audio podcast format. If you can't watch us live or watch the whole live, remember that you can catch us on audio podcast format. So all we ask is that you like, you share, you subscribe. Drop a link to today's show in your group chat. Drop it in the Facebook, the Reddits, whatever the case may be. And we appreciate the support. We'll take it from there. And that's giving you top quality content and those New York Knicks. You don't got to listen to Stephen A. Smith rambling and babbling about absolutely nothing. We got you guys covered over here, man. So all we ask, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Game 3 debrief. We out.